This is Larry Casso. Welcome you again to my studio. It's the Thursday evening, the 4th of June, 2009, and we're getting ready to do another painting where we're going to illustrate again the matrix of a painting, and this is so clear, and I'm very indebted to my good friend Dave Porter, all of our friend, who's a veterinarian in England right now, if he's not somewhere in China or the Himalayas, or possibly no telling where he could be at. But this is a picture that he sent to me. It immediately attracts my attention. Where's the? It immediately attracts my attention because of this light formation on the side of his face. Make sure that's loud enough, Joe. We had a little technical difficulty that I think we've got resolved now. And again, I want to thank Dave Porter for sending this to us. He sent me several very interesting pictures. And one of the things I want you to notice, let's see if I can draw this dark enough and maybe have the screen look at this picture. One of the things that we've been talking about recently, I won't get into too much detail, was what is the matrix of a painting? And maybe we'll talk a little bit about this later, but right now it's something that I should say the main thing that appeals to me is the lightest area in the picture is the shape right here. That's what we're going to build the whole painting around. Now I went to a half sheet of paper on this because I like that big hat, and so I'm going to start off sketching this because I want to paint tonight, and I'm going to start off by sketching this. And look at how easy and nice this is if you come back in and do a nice little figure. See y'all next week. Do a nice little figure of 8.
Just like you're getting ready to draw a boat.
Just like you're going to draw a boat, Joe. That's right. And then let's come up like this, approximately here, and I'll adjust this later if I need to. Come back like that. Down here.
Look at that, I have the headpiece, la chapeau.
And I have a feeling I'm going to be a little bit shorted on this, but then this is going to kind of come in like this, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Now see what I like about him, this is very easy to come around. I want to see if I can get this on here where I can have both of them.
You got really a true profile view, don't you?
You really do, and yet it's a profile, but it's still a little bit more than a profile, and
it's like a quartering.
Exactly. And then you see, then you pick up this, and man, it's actually a profile that rotated a little bit more.
A little bit rotated, yeah.
Yeah, and I have a feeling I should have probably made this a little bit. Well, we're just going to go with it. I'm not too concerned about this right now. I just want to make sure I'm going to have enough room to do what I would like to do. Because I'm not even going to worry about the face tonight. I want to just start on that hat, man. I want to get that hat out of the way. But I want to make sure we got this coming up right, and maybe get it a little bit higher. I think all of that's going to be okay. Come down like that. Oh man, this is cruising. And it's got that. I like that ear is going to be very predominant.
Oh, it picks up part of the light. See a little light on the end of the ear?
And her earlobe.
It sure does. And then this is all going to come down. But like I said, I don't want to waste time on this. Now see, this tells me that after I do all this, I think this needs to be a little bit bigger. So I think that's really got it captured. And you see, I'm not even going to see any of his eye.
Almost like a
And,
figure 8.
Yeah.
It's a perfect figure of 8, it really is. Now see, I can see already when I start putting this part in that I've got that ear up. I wondered about the placement of it. And this never bothers me, you know, because you just, and this ear comes,
Cosmetic surgery.
is really up a little closer to give more of that 3/4 view you were talking about, Gary. It doesn't really have a lot of in fact, this is even still too far back. Because look at how up here, this is all the distance. You know, can we see? Okay, let me get this over on the picture where we can see it. Okay, so here's what we're doing.
Oh, there you go.
And So we're looking at this, and we notice that this is gonna come in about right here, and I see there's hardly any space. So maybe I just had too much of an angle like that. And then we're gonna get that ear, and actually,
That ear
that
goes
ear-
way up there.
ear goes up here.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm gonna come back, I just wanna make sure I could get all of it in here. I would've liked to have put it up a little bit higher, but we're gonna go with it like it is. You know, that's why I use this big a piece of paper. And then, we're gonna come back here, we've got this part coming down. Just, I like to kinda make sure I got the feeling of everything I want in it, and that'll be fun.
Hat's got in the very bottom of your hat's got, looks like more of a tip.
It really does, thank you. Yeah, if I
Way
come,
down.
you're right, you're so right.
Yeah.
Bent that
The
thing
distance
way
between the
down.
bottom of the head and the back of the
You got
skull.
it. You are so right on that. So we're gonna really pick that up.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, we needed that.
Yeah.
And then this is really lower,
Yeah, there you go.
and I think that's gonna do it.
Oh,
How
okay.
graceful it is.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really when you break it down to that figure eight, and see, what's nice about it, you come around with this, and you let that just gracefully take you into that, you see? And of course, you're gonna have a double ridge here. Now, I still wonder about something. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Larry Casso.
Seattle Prairie.
So nice to meet you. She got a great start tonight.
Oh,
We're delighted
excellent.
to have her
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah,
Do we take all this with
she
us?
take it all.
Okay.
Okay?
Find it back?
Oh, no, that's all yours. Oh, yeah, this one, this part
Yeah,
right here you
that's-
can leave, but that part's yours and all of it's
And
okay?
then when your next lesson is?
Yeah, it's next Thursday night, right?
Next Thursday.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and we have like this last part on Thursday nights, we do a little videotaping on the painting I'm doing. So that's what we're doing now.
Okay.
But, but I already talked about, we'll pick it up next week and finish those, okay?
Good night.
Thank you, so nice to meet you here. Okay, now, so let's just come and see, like if I do this right here, let's come back here, everybody, I do this. So let's come in the back of it, it's about the same height, okay? So I'm gonna do this, see,
Look
that
at you.
didn't look to me like it was right. So, let's see, we can maybe, no, we don't wanna go any further, but we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. I like that little, and I don't know why, I just like it bigger like that anyhow.
Well, it's an awful lot.
That's a
of
dude,
hat.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a lot of hat on.
And see, I mean, again, nothing's cast in stone. So I know I have this a little long, so that's gonna help me a little bit next week, because I really would like to move it up a little bit, make that hat look bigger too. Well, I'm probably, look at that, man, I'm not off that much, huh? Oh, Lord, this is just so much fun.
Thank you, Larry.
It makes me wanna be an artist when I grow up, Gary.
Going here?
See,
Yeah, Gary, see you Saturday.
Good night,
See you
Gary.
everybody Saturday, yes.
Thank you, partner. You mean you guess, you better be here. We don't take any excuses from surfers or bicyclists.
Good night, Gary.
Nice.
Well, I tell you what, I'm just already falling in love with this. All the way back across the back, man. Is that gonna be something else?
That's gonna be powerful.
Yeah. And I think this is gonna be all right. Shoot,
Can
man.
you go sharpen that
My
pencil
goal
for you?
was to, how's that?
Can you go sharpen that pencil for you?
I tell you what, if you don't mind, look, there's one right over there. In case I need it again. Oh, man, I feel crazy.
Here goes.
Oh, man, I can just feel it. I think $80 is cheap for that bowl, man.
That bowl, yeah, look at the bowl.
You know how this bowl came about?
How did that bowl happen?
This lady got so tired of having to
To
wash
wash
out
it out?
the pallets and, wash out and to get muddy and it stick on the sides when you
Oh,
clean
yeah,
it.
yes.
So she went out and she stole her dog's bowl. And she washed it out and she used that stainless steel. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And look, when you put color, nothing
Nothing
sticks to
sticks.
the side of it.
Well, that's very nice.
And it's so, then they all chipped in and bought me bought me, $80 is
That's
a
right,
lot
it's
of
a lot of
money.
money for a bowl.
And I sell them now too, by
Yes,
the way.
that's right.
All right, nothing
Item.
changes.
He's an old butter dish for $80.
An imperial margarine.
Yeah.
He'll
Okay.
do that, huh?
Oh, yeah, one of the biggies.
Now,
Oh, we got that purple going.
we got to go,
Purple, this
we
is
got to go with that
new. You'll
purple,
change
man.
colors
I'm
now.
sorry Gary left.
Okay, now,
Missed that.
Yeah, he'd be excited about
Yeah.
that, would he?
Well, that changed Gary's life forever, man.
It did. Yeah, absolutely. He'll never be the same again.
No. I think I am gonna get a little bit more out of the complete purple, a little bit more into the black. Because, like I said, he's a dude, man.
There's sissy purple in
You
there.
wouldn't be wearing no
That's
pinochle
close
hat.
enough, no way. So we're gonna start like this. And then
You
we're
know,
gonna,
Larry just likes to see that color on that white paper.
He just
I
likes
do,
it.
Joe.
Pop off. Look
You
at
are
it,
so
right
right
at it.
about that. We're gonna come like this.
He gets all excited.
And see, it's funny though, how now see, look at how that goes right up to that ledge. It's funny how you see things after you get into it. Now, I'm gonna come up like this. And then I'm just gonna take me some
There you go.
plain water,
Oh, shoot.
soften it like that.
Put the
I'd
in
love, you know, I think I'll draw that hat just to do it, just to
Just
do
because-
that.
Well, no, you're welcome
It's
to
a-
use
it's
it
a-
completely, Joe.
Just the hat.
An inspiration hat.
Yeah, inspiration.
All right, now,
Jen got inspired you.
I ain't got
let's get
inspiration.
some, look at how the water thing stays so nice and clean. All right, now we're gonna come across like this. And I really want that part to be white, man. That's a must. Okay, so we'll just kind of soften it a little bit more. Now, I noticed something. That's what I love about when you start looking at the individual details, the stuff that you can see. Now I'm gonna lift a lot of this up here and see if you don't see the same thing. Get
You
some
got
of
a
that.
core shadow.
You got that Elizabeth crimson and
Hello.
ultramarine blue. Remember Elizabeth? Remember that one?
You can really see it back in here.
That's right. Look at that, boy. So let me get more blue than a red like I've been doing. Would you believe you remember Elizabeth
Elizabeth Crimson.
Bankston that we got
Yes.
Elizabeth Bankston out.
Yes.
I know you did. Back when the days with May and all of them.
Aw.
Well, the oldest boy, I don't think you were here when Davis took, but you might have helped me with him too. Ooh, look at that.
That's pretty.
And the Davis's daughter, Walton Puddin's granddaughter,
Yeah.
took from me I helped her get into architectural school.
How wonderful.
Yeah, so isn't that something? Okay, now see, I'm gonna kind of play with this a little bit more. See look at how you can still come back and get that out of there like that. Okay.
That'd be the first dude turkey ever
He needs a turkey feather.
had.
You know, I can't believe that lady stole that from that dog like that. Now let's come back like this. And we're gonna come here. Boy, this is a wing dinging hat, man.
Yeah, I'd chase him down just for that
Sign
hat.
painter technique.
And then we're gonna just bring that sucker around like this. And we're gonna have our darkest area here.
That's gotta be
And this-
somewhere in South America.
Well, it makes me wonder. Now, you are so right. You are so right, because that's really what it looks like.
Gouacho.
The Gouacho. There
That's
you go.
right.
And that's his Sunday best.
And
Has a pretty leather hat on.
now this time,
And his dark jacket.
so I'm trying to keep that from giving me a line. I think I'm gonna be able to work it out. Okay, but this time I'm gonna change up. I'm gonna start back the other way. I'm gonna mix this without putting the other in it. I'm just gonna run that baby along there like
Look at that
that.
transparency. That's pretty.
And let it be a little more transparent. And I just couldn't wait. I just had to get into this
You didn't
thing.
have fun.
So we'll come back next week and that'll be finished.
No, not Sarah and all.
Oh, is that what
They're
he's
never
gonna
gonna
sneaking
forget.
up on
They're
you?
never gonna forgive me,
Oh,
sure.
that's something else.
One time I backslid.
You go off and leave him alone, there's no telling what'll happen.
I know.
Don't lose that wife.
No, man, we're not gonna do that, but I wanna get a little bit more of
Oh,
this.
isn't that pretty?
Oh, man,
Oh,
look
yeah,
at that.
Look at that.
Now see here, let me see, make sure I got it. I'm just gonna start here, and I'm gonna eliminate all my problem, because I'm
Right
just gonna
over
have
to
a
the
solid
side.
white area connecting over here. Oh man, you know, it's gonna be something to go back. Oh, I tell you what, putting that little blue in there, boy, I'm so glad. I don't know, you know, to be honest with you, I hate to admit this right now in front of everybody, but I don't know whether that was John Singer Sargent or Homer talking to me about that one.
Uh-oh, they're speaking?
Yeah,
We
oh,
got
yeah.
some spirit speaking in here?
We're much deeper in
You
this.
hear voices now?
Oh, Cherie, we got a lot of them. Sarah hears them. Joe says he's been trying to hear them.
You not hearing
But
them?
Joe's not hearing
no,
any.
They don't
Clean
speak
your
to
ears
me,
out,
they do
Joe.
to
They talk to me all the time.
Little Q-tips there?
And y'all remember we had that one girl one night, she said, she's just as serious as she could be, and she said, I said, man, I think you heard the voices when you painted that. Well, she said, you know, I just try and I try, and I just don't hear them.
She's not tuned in the right
She-
station,
That's
Joe.
right, man. You gotta tune
Yeah,
into
that's
another
right, gotta
station.
turn into the new station.
Okay, now,
Sure.
I think rather than, so we don't want it to all be like that. Rather than going to my darker color, I'm gonna leave this in the light area, just on general principle. So we'll come up here and put
Put
this stuff,
some of those
putting a few little
letter
extras
pieces
here.
in there.
Now,
It's the old rag technique, the dry rag.
well, we're gonna have to do it.
Oh, yeah, because that gives you a letter.
Mhm.
We got to get that smooth transition in it.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, this is amazing what you can do with this stuff. You know, I'm probably starting to fuss a little bit too much. I bet you this is probably gonna be okay.
Oh, it would've been
Yeah.
all right long ago.
Yeah, I just wanted a little bit more though. On it, Joe. That's, I mean, you know, that's when you probably should leave it alone, but it's always that temptation there to do that little extra. But, it's, you
Great
know,
harmonica.
Pretty.
and then coming over here, we can, that's coming over this way a little bit more. And I'm gonna soften this.
Wow.
It's amazing how, what different stages will do. And see, this, I think, kind of does give you that little bit more leathery look. And you know how when we used to do the acrylic and sometimes the watercolor, you could work this stuff until you mold it, and then it starts drying to a certain point, and
Start picking it back
it
up.
grabs, and
Yeah.
you're almost doing it like you're doing a pencil study.
Yeah.
Yep.
And see, that's where
You
this
can
is.
lift it
Notice
off,
I'm lifting
yeah.
I'm lifting pigment, but I'm not really, you know, not like adding water to it and lifting it or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be pretty close to what I want on that.
Absolutely.
You know what?
It's good.
That's what's one thing nice about when you do something like this. See, let me see this right here. I'll go from here to that eye, from here to here. It's about 10% less. So I'll go from here to that eye. Too small. See what I'm talking about? I went from here to here, and then if I go from here to here, that's it, that's what I should have. So I went from here to here, and I go from here to here. I'm probably pretty close, but I think it needs to come out a little bit more. And this needs to be,
Oh, I see what the
I think
back
I
of
need a
his
little
head.
bit more space
Yeah,
behind all
Yeah,
of
there's
this.
not room for his head in there.
Exactly. So what we'll do,
I have hat hair.
Unless it's a cone head. This is
We'll
what it
just-
is, it's a
we'll
Saturday
just
night
get
long
some-
cone head.
real strong, it's a good way to end the class.
Okay.
We'll get some strong blue and brown. We got to put a little bit of red in there, whether we need it or not.
Cheers.
Okay, and let's just come on over here. I'm going for it, whether it's right, wrong, or whatever. Well, sign paint days help out,
Yeah,
Joe.
that does make a difference.
Does it make a difference?
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Yep.
Oh, man, it really does.
Yeah, look on the monitor, it really does up there.
Thank you.
You can tell.
I appreciate that. Now,
Oh,
see,
yeah,
look at
that
that.
does. That
That's
takes
first
it out
time I've
the
ever
center.
did that. Oh,
That,
yeah.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Yes,
I need it.
indeed.
Now, you see, that what that's gonna do is gonna allow me to
That
bring
runs the back of his neck right
Yeah.
off
this back
his
here.
head.
You see, that's it, see, and that's gonna take care of all of it.
Fantastic.
I think we'll call it, now what's gonna be, I tell you what, before y'all leave, well, I'm gonna leave it because I still drawing. So this is gonna be fun, just coming back with those little
Oh, the little bitty
strings
marks
and giving
they
some
have,
highlights.
the,
But I think we'll go ahead and call this one quits for tonight.
That's
And again, thank you, Brother Dave. We welcome you once again to our Thursday evening class. The date is June 11th, 2009. And someone said this looks like Cary Grant or something like that. But anyhow, we're going to continue on. Now, I noticed something I'd like to point out to you. What I love about this method, remember last week I did this in about 30 minutes. What I love about it is as you study it afterwards, you get enough information in there you can start painting. But then when you start studying it, certain things will show up. Now notice the hat comes way down here. My first impression was I thought the head looked okay, but I felt like I made the head a little bit too I should have had the head coming up here. However, as I studied it more and more, I realized the space from here to here is much greater than I have it on here. So we're gonna come out, drop it down. We're gonna bring it, swoop it down a little bit more like that, and have it come right up at the top of his nostril.
That big old dark brim is,
And that did it.
kinda
And then
adds to
the brim in the back, I feel like maybe, or it could have just been his, let's see what happens when I bring this across here like this. But I feel like this also could come down a little bit more. And so we're gonna bring this down like this, swoop it around a little bit more, and hit it down a little bit lower here.
Yep.
And I believe
Yep. Ooh, look at that.
that gaucho's gonna fly.
yeah.
Okay, now, I decided this is the matrix of my painting. And it's every bit of the painting I'm gonna base on this shape, on the texture. At first I thought I would do it like we did on Janet's and make this, but it's just not the same. Just even though the lighting is like that, it's interesting. But in my mind right now, I've broken this down. The next shape I'm going to do is this part of the figure of 8. And then I'm going to do the top part, okay, and finish that. But I want you to notice how the darks are repeated here, the middle tones here, the middle tones here, and the light is repeated here without competing. So if you think about all this activity, all the things that are balancing this thing out, and yet nothing is going to compete with this. And the figure of 8 is an interesting shape. This is an interesting shape. The back of his head with that hair and all that, that's looks like he's got my ears. And so look, Sarah. And anyhow,
Well, you know, his hair, that light part of his hair is almost the same color as this. It's just
exactly,
a little darker
except
back.
it's in the shadow, Joe.
Yeah.
That's a good point, man. So that connects all of it.
Showing off.
So I should really respect your seniors.
That's right.
It's brown.
Yes, you know.
Brown, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the first turkey done.
Yeah, I cannot believe.
One turkey at a
What you
time.
need?
What'd we lose?
Oh, well, I lost money to races, man. I have to buy these, so many of these a week.
They walk off.
Every time I put in an order, I ordered 3 or 4 of those. I don't know what happens to them.
Yeah, that's true, Sheree, they have a way of walking off. All right, now, this is, I can kind of handle this part here. I know this is, I just want to make sure this is all going to look about, oh man, yeah, I think, because we're going to paint over it, it doesn't really matter, but I do
So-
want to make sure, go ahead, Sheree.
Would you say the matrix would be from which everything else flows?
Yes.
Did you say
Yes.
that, or did I?
No, it is. And actually, specifically, the matrix is the abstract light,
Okay.
as well as the abstract composition of the entire picture. And what I think what exhibited this more than anything else was that picture I did of that porch, where I showed that window and all that light, and that to this day, and this just finally opened it up to me.
And Sheree, that's our favorite one with the rocking chair in front
I
of
saw
the
that
window.
Oh, that's a good one.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's
We
another,
watched.
there's almost another figure eight. Look at that.
I know that, Joe.
Isn't
What
that
if
pretty?
is that the way that's turned, or is that
That's
front
the
of
shadow.
that,
Just the shadow.
or front of
That's
that
the
hat
shadows.
up there, though? Is that front of that hat dipping?
Yeah, yeah, it's in
No, I'm
shadow.
talking about,
Dipping a little bit?
yeah, dipping down at the very front, or is it just the way that?
Right here?
is it- No, right here. Right in this part, right here.
No, I don't think so.
That's not a dip, okay.
No.
Yeah, I think I got a little bit here, though.
Yeah, I think that's kind of.
No, I think we're gonna be
flat
okay.
around hat.
Now, I want to get this next dark in, see, because even though I thought this was going to be my dark, it's really a middle tone compared to this and this. Okay, maybe part of it is. So we're going to just go ahead and let's get that part in right off the bat, and there's not even hardly any.
Here's your black,
Okay,
and that's your blue. and-
thank you. So let's get the blue and the brown, a little bit of that Elizabeth crimson. And we definitely want a little bit of that black to kind of neutralize all of it. I love just getting this dark color mix, not even know what it's going to look like.
That's good and dark.
I'm going right in for the dark. And I love this
Golden
sign
brown.
painting experience, Joe. We talked about that before. Joe and I both did a little sign painting that day. I know Joe did one sign.
It's big enough.
Yeah.
One big sign?
And I don't know if it really qualifies it because he went over somebody else's letters. So I don't know.
As long as they paid money, I'll go
That's
with it.
right. Call it what you want, huh?
Okay, now. Is it on the screen?
It is, yes. Exactly.
I don't know why, for this one, I like this 300-pound better. And don't ask me why.
I love the 300.
Well, I do too, Sarah, but I'll tell you, for certain things, I really do like the 140, the smoothness of the 140.
It's smooth enough.
And if you, of course, if you tape it down, it stays,
Oh, it doesn't buckle?
it doesn't buckle. No.
Oh.
In fact, I've done full-size sheets of paper recently with it.
Oh.
But Cherie and I discovered one thing together about the same time, and that is that you can do a full-size sheet of paper as quick as you can do a watercolor, a quarter size, huh, Cherie?
Absolutely.
Remember we discovered
Let's
that?
get a bigger
one of those-
brush, huh?
Yep.
Well, what you do, I think you simplify it. I think you just loosen up and you don't get as bogged down. Okay. Ooh, let's drop that brush. All right, now we're gonna come around like this, and then I think this is gonna kinda, that highlight's gonna kinda spin down. We're gonna lose it. And then we're gonna come back. Now, I didn't really mean to do that, but it's not gonna be that big a deal. Just bring it back a little. Wait. Okay.
Actually, that dark goes way in the back there, doesn't
It
it?
sure does, Joe. And I see that, okay, now that's, I can do this. I thought I had messed it up. Okay.
There you go.
Look at it.
And then it's just the rim after that.
So graceful.
It's beautiful.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, there we go. And it comes like that. Oh, man.
Perfect
that's it.
composition in itself.
How's that?
It's a perfect composition. in
I'm
itself.
telling you what, what's it looking like on that screen?
Very, very good.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
It's just popping right out.
It's like a symphony. Oh, Sarah.
And see, I want that.
She
Now
gets away
her,
with
Joe,
words.
now her, huh, Cherie?
Oh, man.
Is she being disrespectful?
No, she's sucking up.
She's
now.
being sweet, Sarah.
Oh.
That's why she's sitting on the other
Oh,
side.
okay.
Y'all are so jealous.
We hadn't gotten
Yeah,
invited to the other
that's
side.
Just imagine how
so we're jealous.
a little bit of sweetness can balance
Can
off all
balance
this bad
out. It's
stuff.
all
over
about
here.
light and dark here, huh, Joe? That's right, light and dark.
As long as I don't hear any heavy breathing over there from Vader.
Okay, so that edge,
That's just about it.
pretty strong.
Mhm. Ooh, doggies. Yeah.
This is rocking and roll. Well, look at that, that is just
That really
absolutely
is very
beautiful.
That dog's gonna hunt, you know.
Man, I'm telling you. Now, we'll let that dry a little bit. And so while I'm letting that dry, I'm just gonna take, and get my picture back, I'm gonna take. It makes me a 10-minute clock and then steals my
That's
picture and
right.
takes something for about 3 minutes.
That's right. Tick tock, tick, that's where it goes.
Clock is
Okay.
ticking.
You know,
That's why you got
I've
your
noticed,
special clock.
it's like in school, there's some kids you just don't put together, you know what I mean? Even the teacher, you know what I mean?
Normally, if you're on the draw, you separate the kids. Or you take names.
Like for
Take
instance,
them on the board, huh?
Yeah, right there, yeah.
That's a good thing we don't have a board.
like for instance,
Circle, put your nose in.
That's
about-
right. Oh, remember chocolate.
about 30 years ago, I had these two high school girls that just made freshmen in Denham Springs. I put them together in the back of the room,
I
man.
can't imagine more.
First day,
The first.
the first day, I had to put one of them in the front of the room, Sarah.
And it didn't work, we just
I thought
talked
maybe
louder.
we was just
Can't imagine.
Livingston Parish or
You
something.
mean that's how I could have gotten to the
That's
front?
the reason why,
How do you
that's
think
the
you
reason
got
why I
laid
got
out
that
there?
front chair up there, so
Never
you
knew how we
keep an
got
eye on
right.
it.
See? You thought it was an honor system.
And we're still there.
Well, I still,
You just won't let some of us in the back.
see that, the line of of this part is, this, what he's got drawn is the shadow. Yeah, that curve, now he's gotta get his. Okay.
Okay,
They want you to paint it without the picture.
I don't know.
Memorize.
I think that's obvious. Okay, that nose comes in a little bit. Okay, we got that straight. Now, I'm gonna bring some of this black in a little bit here.
The lizard wouldn't be happy about that.
No, the lizard would not.
Okay. Now,
Wait till Miss Sybil, we see Miss Sybil.
I think that here is gonna be okay. Wanna make sure. Okay, now see what, you really gotta study things like this because, you know, I've seen this expression on people where you're just picking up just that little bit of parting of their lips, okay? And yet, it really, it picks it up. That, you know, it just picks up the actual essence of the person. Okay, now this comes down and then actually comes back up, and I'm picking up a muscle here. And then maybe bring this in a little bit closer. Not that I'm really worried about this being too perfect, but now see, then this is gonna come down to here. And then we're gonna pick it back up here again. And it's just like with what I did on Janet. It doesn't really matter if it's perfect. But I tell you what, Sarah, talking about that thing with Andrew Wyatt's pictures there, we need to take that, get that sketching trip together. And I'll tell you what, I know it's hot right now, but if we haven't got a little cool spell, it's all shaded for those of y'all that haven't been out there.
Yeah,
It's all shaded
I
so
can take
beautiful.
almost anything, put me in the shade.
Yeah,
It makes it all together, oh, a whole lot of difference altogether.
Yeah.
We could bring us an umbrella.
If you are in the sun,
no, you would not have to. I know there's gotta be a cool breeze. Under there.
While you're in the shade,
Okay.
you turn green.
Yeah.
It's the lizard in.
No, I really don't need to do that right now. This is what I'm gonna do, but I've decided I'm gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
all
I'm
right,
gonna put a little bit of red with that.
Woo-hoo, Sarah.
Whoa.
here we go.
Sorry. Bob, give me a little piece of that paper over there in the corner.
That's his picture, Joe.
That's his other picture.
Yeah.
Well, now I could be looking at that all, no, it's stuck on there.
I know, just
I
take
can't
it so
tear
you
it
won't
out.
take it.
Joe, hope I'm at one of your workshops sometime, man. Where I can move that paper around every time you try to paint something.
Well, old Tony Gouacho not gonna want me.
I don't think he'd let
He'd
Joe
kick me,
do
he'll kick me out and won't let me go to any more
You didn't tell him.
workshops.
You didn't tell him you were associated with the Mandeville
I never
Fine
told
Arts
him.
Academy?
Yeah, I never told him. You can let him worry
Did
about
you get in trouble?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, look at
I gave him a little critique.
a small critique.
Well-
Did he ask for your opinion, Joe?
No, he didn't ask for it.
You know,
But once I found out
remember
he didn't like it.
we had that
he
old
didn't
crazy
like
tattoo.
to be criticized, he had it.
We had that old crazy tattoo guy that used to take art.
Every day I got it.
And,
Shows
heavy,
his weakness,
though.
didn't he?
and I never will forget that workshop. Remember that we took that trip to New Orleans? He wanted to know if he could get Will with the Baton Rouge Fine Arts Academy T-shirts made for everybody to wear,
Oh, how
and I
fun.
wouldn't let him. I mean, can you imagine turning Doris and Joe
Well, that
loose down
sounds-
there with
sound like a
one
pretty
of
good
my
idea.
T-shirts on?
You wish you'd have thought of that, huh?
Yeah, I should have thought of that.
Well,
with him.
I've stopped it, man. I just.
My name's Larry Casso. I thought
That's
that's what
right.
you were saying. You were
That's what I
introducing
always said when I stepped on people's toes while I was
Well, you try to teach a guy how to dance, okay? And you know, there should be some kind of reward, really, for what I
There,
had to
you'll
put
get
up with
extra
through the
stars in your
years.
crown when you get
I
up
have
to
to
St.
think
Peter's
I
Gate.
will.
Yeah, you will.
Get that.
Yeah, that's
Just for Nancy and her mom.
just tell St. Peter you put up with me.
Yeah, me and Miss Lillian.
And Nancy, remember Nancy? Oh.
We got, I needs to email me at Christmas, and I'm long overdue to
Yeah.
return it. The email.
This
Yeah, my
Christmas?
card's out, yeah.
Yeah, I don't return email very well.
You're waiting.
I can't believe
Have
it.
them addressed
Okay.
and I can get the stamp on.
They'll be ready for next Christmas.
Yeah.
2 for
I
1.
don't bet on it.
No, I probably should leave this alone, but I just can't resist it.
No, that looks good.
Same color.
Okay,
Yeah, we should have dried it.
now,
Larry,
what's that?
dab that off, cause it's bleeding
bleeding.
back.
Yeah, I don't want old
Yeah, pink eye now.
Gary Cooper turning over in his
Look at him,
grave.
look at
Yeah,
That's
we
what
got
happened. He got
black
punched.
eye.
He said the wrong thing
Would
to the
you?
wrong guy.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Got
I
a
just
black eye.
used
Black eye.
mascara.
A mascara's running. He's a that's right. In disguise,
Right.
that's Gouacho.
Now,
Just kidding.
let's go back, we got just enough time to do this last thing. And we're just rocking along with this baby.
Rocking and moving.
Okay. Now see, when I get over in the light, it's got a little more blue than it does the other colors. So let's see what I can come up with here. Just a little bit too blue.
Yeah.
So I'll put a little bit of red in it. A little bit of brown. See, that wants to take over again. So we'll just put a little more blue. I think it's gonna be okay, and if it's not, I'll do something else with it later. Okay. Now, back here, this is gonna kind of come down. That's a good value. Okay. I'm gonna leave a little highlight just so I can cover it up later, but I feel like I might need it.
Yeah, you might.
Wow.
Okay. Excuse me, Sarah, for getting in front of you there.
It's okay.
How's the screen looking? Am I covering up everything?
It's
You're doing
looks
great.
great.
Okay. And I think, so you gotta, this way you kinda have to take your chances. I think it's gonna dry light enough, so I'm just gonna leave
No,
it.
I think.
I want, this is about the tone that I want. And you see how this, that white edge ironically comes all the way around here, picks it up like this. And we're gonna come in and do this.
It sure does.
Okay. scratched at this.
Off you go.
Sarah need to behave.
Look at her, she's misbehaving
Which one?
over there. Y'all are being
Hold on.
bad
over there. I see her over there.
Here's your other brushes there. Can I use one of those?
What's that, Bill? No, that's all right.
They never
I
gonna
just
be
need to get the
sweet
right
as
angle.
us.
No, I never.
But I'm not worried about it, Gary. I'll just
Or
learn.
Sweet Doris either.
I'll come back.
Doors.
Well, that's good.
See you next week, bud.
Hey, good night.
Thank you. See you Tuesday.
I said, let's do it
Okay.
without the shadow on there.
Let's get our,
That hair dryer seen some days. That must be an original.
now let's just move this down a little bit where I can have room to do it. Put that shadow in. How's that? Now look at how light it's. Perfect. You see that I left that white ledge, but that can be softened very easily later.
Dave will
Okay,
be
am I still
amazed
on
when he
screen?
makes it back
Okay.
this way.
How's that?
Dave will be amazed when he makes it back
Oh,
this way.
well, I'm gonna email this to
Oh,
him.
great.
Okay, now see this, I noticed back here, this is a little lower, and that this actually comes
Yeah, that's
a little
got to
bit
come down.
straighter.
Yeah. The shadow's gonna make that curve,
Mhm.
but the top is gonna be straight.
And then I'm just gonna soften that a little bit more and let it, and then
Who you gonna
look
lose?
at that little tech stuff in there I just noticed. See, that's what I'm saying, then you come back later and fill out that stuff you don't really see too clearly. And this is kinda
That goes
interesting.
around the top of the hat too.
What's that?
That little
Yeah.
stitches, is it?
Man, I'm telling you what, that's a
Like a
doozy.
leather stitching. I think that's a
Very
leather hat.
special
Yeah,
stitching pattern.
yeah, it's a
That's a
leather.
leather hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That always
Got
definitely got on
three
Sunday
zip holes
best.
in the side of the hat.
No, John, what that thing called?
Must be
It's
better.
that's
Where
a
you
magic
letting the
hat.
air in and out, Gary, I think,
Okay.
Sorry,
now-
weighs 5
since it's
pounds.
leather.
Probably does. I bet that thing is heavy.
He's got strong
All right.
neck muscles, Gary.
I got 2 minutes,
2 minutes to get your shadow.
actual substance.
Why it's kind of level.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Pineapple.
I'd put a pineapple on his head.
Next time when you want to
Figure out how to
want to
say
do a
it.
hat.
Okay, that's all about do it.
Really, I'll do a hat next time.
Now, I'm gonna come along like this to give this some continuity.
You got plenty of hats to practice on, Gary.
It's good. It repeats that shape.
Beautifully.
It sure does.
Very nice.
I think this is gonna dry a little bit lighter, but just for the fun of it, and just to make sure that it does, I'm
It's a
gonna
little
come
bit
in,
lighter in the picture too.
and I'm gonna take me a little bit of this out of here right now, like I did before,
Ooh.
and then I'm gonna come back in with just that plain blue, a little bit of red.
Ooh.
He's showing off now.
Yeah. Brought it back.
Didn't I hear that earlier? They told you to respect your elders.
I am, I'm respectful. I said it in the Cotton Boys.
I'm playing.
No,
It's
that
too
may be
late down, Gary.
a little darker than I wanted, so I want that little bit of a reddish tint in there.
That's right, that's
Let me
it.
just add a little
You
bit more
really
water
would make
to
me
it.
feel bad. You could break down crying.
Oh, no, I'm beyond that.
Now, I do notice something I think I need to really rectify here. That is, this comes up and it does, you don't want it to be so perfect.
Yeah.
See, this actually comes in rounds a little bit and makes it not so,
Oh, okay, follows the
You see.
pattern of the,
Exactly.
okay, yeah.
You heard it.
It's almost like a Mickey Mouse ear.
Yeah, it does.
look, and you see how I'm picking that little,
Beaver tail.
Well, the
you know-
shape of
well,
it.
you know, well, you know, Sarah, the thing is, we try to give them people like Jerry and culture here. And when he, when he understands something to that level,
Well, that was the Matrix. I'm getting an ear out of this thing.
it just makes you feel like it's doing what it's supposed to do.
That's
you
right.
know?
He's connecting on some level, huh?
Okay.
That's called connectivity.
Connectivity.
Oh, my Lord.
As long as he leaves that movement alone, he's all right. And between the little things, we don't
That's right.
really
Little things you think about doing is the big things that are out there to be done is a big chance to just get all
Do
screwed
nothing, is
up.
that what y'all are saying?
Except they're lost.
It's lost.
How many, what's it been, 29 years?
Look at that.
They still hadn't got it right.
Most-
I know there was
the
a
most
message in there.
The most profound, look, they can't, they gotta walk around with computers to write down the 3 elements of composition, sure.
Composition,
No,
that's
no.
right.
Oh, no, we got
Oh,
that.
you
We
should
got
have
that.
asked us before we had a glass of wine. That's not fair.
That's true.
Man,
Kaufman.
What y'all
Look how
think?
pretty, I like it.
It is
Movement,
nice.
Mickey Mouse ears?
and then I'll just do one last thing in closing here, and
Yeah.
they see
Mickey
where
Mouse
we
ears,
start,
beaver
whoop,
tails, and-
we want to do that, but that's not gonna hurt anything. They see where we start losing this right here.
Oh, okay.
See, and it's gonna be just light enough that it'll still
That's
be
true.
there. But
Bottom
we
edge
don't
is
want that,
black.
yeah, we don't want that bright area like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh man, this is really doing its thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's sign that hat.
See,
That
that
looks
looks
good.
good.
Look
Look
at
at
that. Look at that.
We'll call this finished for tonight. Look at that,
That is
look at that
beautiful.
double figure of 8, man.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. That
Look
really
forward to
is
picking it up again next week. Again to my studio. This is Larry Casso. It's Thursday, June 18th, 2009. Glad to have you with us. We're going to continue with our Gouacho. Is that what you call it, Joe?
Gotcha, yeah.
Okay. And we're going to start with that. Now, I want to leave the hat for now. I'm very satisfied with it, but for the benefit of some of you that have been going through this with me, I'll tell you what I've done since last week. There was an area up here that went around here and went all the way up here. I knew that was wrong, so I used sandpaper and picked every bit of that up. Another area over here that went way out here. Sandpapered all that off.
Wow, what grade sand?
Like I have on my sandpaper block.
Really,
Yeah.
real fine.
Yeah, right, and I have them on special. That's the blocks that do that magical kind of stuff. They're only $30 a piece on sale right now.
Yeah.
And now, another thing, I went back a 1/4 of an inch on the hat, went up in the back from here to here, and dropped it down here a little bit. And I like it much better. When I lengthened it, if y'all remember, I lengthened it last week. Along with it, I brought the hair from maybe here all the way to here. I've got disproportionately like it should be, and I'm a lot more pleased. A lot of that I'm doing it real quickly. I always have to come back and do a little bit something extra. Tonight, I want to concentrate on getting a little bit of our darker color. We're going to go with our normal mauve-looking color that we mix with ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson and whatever else we need. In fact, I still got some of it in my paintbrush.
I see that.
Move this over here. Okay. Now this is, man, I can't get over that screen.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it's not directly behind me now. It's over a little further.
I think I glanced over your shoulder.
Look over my shoulder and
We're going.
I have to fix my reflected light up there. But okay, so we're going to take and I'll show you a little bit more about what we're gonna do on this related to that. We're gonna take our blue, take a little bit of our crimson, and again, I'm gonna try to keep this mauve color going here. Sir, would you give me a piece of that scrap paper over there, please?
Well, Larry, if you would hang you a mirror right there, you could watch.
I sure could. All right, now, just gonna kind of come around like this. Oh, yes, indeed. Look at that. Okay, now I'm gonna come down like this. Now I'm not gonna, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go over that part. And actually, I'm gonna pick that,
Yeah, there's a little light area right there.
I'm gonna pick, yeah, I'm gonna pick that whole light area up.
Yeah.
Come in, now how about that? Now that's just gonna, and then I want it to be real light over here. Well, I'm gonna be able to take care of that by just making the nose darker. We'll come down like that. Let's grab one of our little softer, lighter brushes here. Smooth that out. Oh man, did you look at that? We got it. Now, in fact, I like this so much, we're gonna go on right on back over all of it.
Sure, that's gonna work.
And come back down like this, and like this. I've forgotten, covered some of his hair up and everything, but that's okay. Yeah, it was very nice to see Nietzsche again. She was really, they seem to be doing very well. And
I'm so glad they both deserve it.
yes, indeed, they do. They really do. They're just a wonderful couple. And Eddie, he was just because he's your cousin, Sarah, but he just really was one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
We had him over a couple of times at our place on the coast, you know, and it was really, really a wonderful person. She deserved it too.
He did too.
Yeah, I don't know much about his plot of it, but she really was just, you just like to see happy endings like that. Okay, now I noticed a couple of things I need to do, but I'm going to get this on here like this, and we're going to let that dry. Now, as I go recede up here a little bit, I want to lose a lot of this. Just crazy about that color. And then maybe make this a little darker coming back behind here. But I don't really want to concentrate too much on this area. I really.
It's really looking good.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Well, this might, well, I appreciate it.
Goodness, we got time to almost finish him.
Oh man, I tell you what. Now I've got other things I want to do later, but it seems like when you let your burnt sienna dry in colors like that, and you come back, it's not your burnt sienna, excuse me, you let the burnt sienna, yeah, the first color I put on there. Now that's going to be a little bit bright, and I'm going to have to round it out a little bit, but we can handle that. And then you come back with this color here. It doesn't streak it. It just gives you a nice little tone. And then I've got places in here that I know I'm going to want to come back in and do this. Coming down here, for instance, and just lift that up a little bit. And then I'm going to want to come in. I want the big one. Get me that burnt sienna. A little bit of that cadmium red. So then we'll start picking up some of this real pretty color here. Let that run into this if it's still wet. Oh yeah, man, look at that. Look at that
That's
difference
nice.
it's adding to it.
Glow of the sunshine.
How's that?
It's like the glow of the sunshine
That's
on you.
beautiful.
Well,
Get
thank
some of
you
that
so
on his-
much, man.
On his
It's-
ear too.
Yeah, that's right. Got that, you talking about that light area?
Top- No, this top.
Oh yeah, right, Joe. And I'm gonna drop this on down because tonight I really want to focus on getting the hair in, and then we'll Because the rest, like all this down here, I'm just gonna do it with one shot. But I think, like, since you brought it out to me while I'm doing this, I might as well go ahead and do that. I was looking at the different places where I had it. Now, when do they let you start driving in Switzerland?
When you're 18.
But you can have alcohol when you're 16.
As long as it's not like whiskey or so, like not strong alcohol.
Yeah.
Like beer, can you have beer?
It's beer and wine basically you get when you're you can buy when you're 16.
So which side of the road do they drive on?
Oh, they drive on the right side.
No,
too.
much, yeah.
It's basically only a few countries that drive on the left. So it's like Japan, England,
Australia?
Australia.
Well, I guess Ireland, huh?
Yeah,
Well, I know one thing.
probably a little Britain, I'm not sure.
There's places over there that, ooh, look at just toning that
Oh,
down
yeah.
a little bit what that did.
Wow, look, oh, yeah.
It looked nice.
There's places that there's no gasoline, and all you drive is electric cars, and you can't hear them.
Oh.
And you really, and this fella told me was over there with his wife, he kissed almost 3 times. He kept telling her and threatening her, you just gotta really watch it. She almost walked into, got killed 3 times.
My goodness.
Shoot, I almost walked out in front of one down in the corner of Prius, and you can't hear it.
No,
All
they're
those
quiet,
Prius is
yeah.
quiet.
Where's that now?
Right down on the corner where I work. I was fixing to go cut out right across there, and that thing turned the corner. It's like, whoa. Never did hear that car.
I guess deaf people have to compensate.
Well, with
Yeah.
the street noises and all the other noises downtown, and you know, sometimes the wind through
With
those
the ribbon.
buildings, you can't, I mean, it's, that, you don't hear Priuses for sure.
No kidding. You talking about when you're in your car?
Well, no, when you standing on the corner crossing the street.
And you just don't
And
hear
you know that the oncoming traffic like this has got a red light, but you don't think about that one coming around the corner off the side street.
We're gonna have to change our ways, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Well, you seen that commercial with the guy revving up his motor. You know, the guy's telling him he's got a Prius, you know, and the guy keeps running. And he says, "What does your car sound like?" And he says, and that's
He's got a
about
what?
it. He's go.
I hear they made some electric cars that they have both gasoline and electricity, but
Yeah.
you can go for like 20 miles with electricity and you charge it at your house, of course, but the good thing is that they say the average American drives only about 20 miles a day, so
Yeah, that's good unless you're going on
Wouldn't
a
work
trip or
for me.
something.
so you basically never have to get gasoline if you're the average American. 100.
It'd be a rare day that I don't drive 20 miles.
Yeah, no, Joe, you got to make all your pit stops.
Yeah,
You'd have to stop every so often and plug in somewhere, wouldn't you?
I guess.
So I'm just trying to establish a base now. Is what I really need is some of this. Of course, I don't want the real light stuff. I don't want it solid white like it is here. I might need to go with a little bit more of the solid white, and let's just see how it
Well,
dries.
it's gonna bleed through, so it'll probably.
Exactly, Joe.
Look like you can really get it, huh? There you go.
So, and I'm just trying to basically get the form, and not really too worried about all the details. I see this comes around, it does kind of break out like this a little bit. And then this kind of goes back behind it. It's a little bit too bright, but I'll take care of some of
Give it
that.
a minute.
And it might, you're right, Joe, it may take care of it. And I notice that as it comes around here, I can get me a little bit bigger brush and start putting in a lot more solid stuff. This is intriguing, you know, it's not like you'd think it'd be something exciting to paint, but really, it's an interesting area that area that's not really a focal area, but it's got a lot of interesting things going on in it. And we're gonna continue. Now, I noticed that, well, let's just come on back like this and just to get that completely. And then we'll create some of this by leaving the light areas. Try to see if I can get by with that. Okay, now I want to go back and we'll get that blue, and we'll get that burnt sienna, and I'm going to get me a little bit of my black, and I really want to get serious back here, and I want to let all this just kind of run together. See, like right here, you don't really have a lot of. Later on, I might lift a little highlight out of that. Kind of run all that together. I might lift a little bit of highlight out of some of that. Now let's take a little bit of my gray now. I think that's dry enough. So that's all. Yeah. Now see, look at that.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
And just let it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
It looks really good.
I think it does, Sarah.
Looks like he's got a lace. That must be one of these laces that are in here.
I think
coming
so,
up.
Joe.
He's got a sideburn too, doesn't he?
But yeah, I'm gonna get that
Oh,
sideburn
we're
in there
gonna
right
get
now.
sunburn, yeah.
Because that's what I've been kind of waiting to do.
It's hard to tell what that is.
Now,
Dark spot.
It looks like the end of a shoelace. And that may be what's laced in
some of
that
this
hat.
up here, I'm a little bit too bright, so tone some of that down. And then so you can get a couple of places in there that if you want to highlight it a little bit more, it really is a little bit brighter. Maybe a little bit here, just kind of check it out. Now, you won't know till you get the rest of that stuff out of the way, so we'll play it right here. But I found a lot of this, it's better to just go ahead and commit yourself and then come back later, and if you need to put anything like this in it, just do it opaquely, which I don't really have a problem with, because I tell you what, John Singer Sargent Allen did that extensively. Let's see. I know what it was. The skin tone needs to come down to that bottom area there, okay? And then the shirt starts. Because, see, I'm trying to keep in mind that everything I do from here on out is going to really alter it. Now, what's really interesting, and I want to spend a little time on because I think it starts to really bring out the person, is we've got an area in the front that I think is his eyebrow. Yeah, his eyebrows. And notice it's Joe. It's just really, and it shows that roundness there, you know, and it follows that contour, comes back in again, and then you just kind of pick that highlight up.
Is this the eyebrow up here?
That's what I'm thinking, Joe.
Oh, okay.
And if it's not, it's gonna be.
Okay. Let's get rid. Well, there's room.
Because I
for it.
need a good eyebrow.
There's room for it up there.
It looks
Yeah.
good in the
It
picture.
looks
Yeah,
like the
that-
right place.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. That's
You
it.
see, and then
And he's got those smile lines around his eyes.
I'm gonna take this and really clearly pull it back
And here.
and round it like that. What?
Well, Gouacho
I'll
hadn't
get
been-
accused of being,
Gouacho hadn't been to the barber shop in a while, Joe, I mean.
See, I've got to wait and just, see, there really is no definition on the face here. Everything just kind of runs together, but I do notice that.
well, that little dark area right there.
Exactly, there's something dark right under that hat, Joe.
That puts that,
I'm gonna have to put that in there, and without being too detailed, you know. But it's definitely something there, like you were saying, like something coming right across, yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, well, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
That part, but right here, there's,
Yeah,
there's a
right,
darker
right,
section
yeah.
that comes into this whole area and just sort of disappears.
Mhm.
And,
It really comes right off the end of this eyebrow.
yeah, exactly. Comes all the way down. And then
Then
back
it
here,
goes,
you know, now I'm gonna go into the sideburns now that, see, I like that.
I do
You know,
like
just
it.
leave it.
Very nice.
You know, take a little bit of this flesh tone now and tone that down a little bit. Now, I know when I was laying that in there, remember you stopped me because I was messing up that one area you may not remember, Joe, but
Uh-oh.
that's all right.
That does look really better now, though.
Mm.
It looked
Oh,
good before, and I didn't even really
Well, you know,
notice,
you-
but the shape of it looks awesome now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah, because I
Very
felt like that was
graceful.
very important. And,
I'm amazed you could do that with sandpaper. That's a good
Well,
thing
we've
to
learned
know.
a new trick, Neil said.
Uh-huh.
yeah, on this kind of paper, see, and that's why the paper that I did that other lateness, this is where I kind of let it, I painted it. Now Joe's acting like he doesn't remember when he got on my case, but it was when,
Oh, shoot.
it was when I painted it while it was still wet and it ran.
Only last week, oh, yeah.
Y'all remember when he really got on me? And I deserved it too, by the
Oh.
way.
Short-term memory's not real good.
At least he takes criticism better than some people I
Yeah.
know.
Joe, I don't know what you're fishing.
Tape,
I don't know what you're fishing for, Joe, but I have a feeling you fixing to be accused of not being a reverend again or something.
Well, since we're on tape, I won't mention who it is.
Okay.
That's nice. That makes a
Yeah.
lot of difference in
I
that.
feel like it really did, Joe, and then I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
come
think
down
once those
here.
sideburns in there,
Shake
that's
it up.
gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man, we got 15
We
minutes.
got
and
time.
I think
We
that
got-
clock's,
You
Oh,
got
man,
time
we
for
paid-
that sideburns.
That
We can paint
clock's-
3 or 4 sideburns on him. That thing.
oh yeah, I'm gonna get, see what I wanna do, I wanna get this whole area under
That
here.
length of time, huh?
And then this is really not a big deal, but that way I can take my time next week and just play with it.
Put that in his ears, too, huh?
Okay, now, let's come here. We're gonna get this right here. This will be pretty dark.
Seen better looking hair than that on the crackler.
Kind of handsome old dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he really is.
What
So you-
country, was this in England?
Well, now when Joe said he looked like a
I think
Gouacho,
South America.
But
then I
Dave-
remember Dave telling me that he went to Argentina.
That's what I'm thinking.
That looks like something you'd see in Argentina,
Mhm,
doesn't
Sure
it?
does. That's what I'm thinking, somewhere in South America.
We're looking at it right now in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob, you need me to look at anything, bud?
I'm good. I can make it for next week.
Okay. I'll be glad to do it. Hey, come on in.
Hey, hey.
Thank you, Bill.
Oh, yeah, that delineation's
We've
cheap.
got the masterpiece taking it home tonight.
Oh, really?
Oh, you did a wonderful job. Hey, y'all, is he gonna continue next series?
Yeah, is
When
that
he
going
comes
to be the end of the first series?
Yes.
That's great.
No, yeah, it worked out just
Okay.
right.
Okay.
And so, like, when y'all come back, you'll go into pencil sketching and introduction to one-color watercolor.
Excellent.
And,
So that's gonna be, yeah, well,
And it'll be 320, and y'all get it when you come back. You know, I'm not worried about that. I
Sure.
just wanted to let you know,
Yeah.
and we'll start it whenever it's convenient for you to get back in when you get
yeah,
back, okay?
that's gonna be around the 20th of July. or
Yeah, that's
something
fine.
like that.
Whatever, we got a place for him
Yeah,
here.
yeah, he's has a long one, I have a short one, but, you know, spend that time together.
Listen, 3 weeks, y'all gonna have a nice
Enjoy.
time. Show your dad your painting now.
And enjoy the cool weather over there.
Yeah.
Just know what you're gonna come back to.
Didn't he do a beautiful job? Boy, he just kept tightening up and tightening up.
Outstanding, huh? Certainly exploring new frontiers there.
Oh, yeah, man, I love it.
Yeah, we'll enjoy the cool weather in the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Go to Switzerland and get some good pictures, come back and paint.
Yes.
You'll be ready,
Paint
man.
the mountains. Yeah, that'd be original here. We don't have many mountain paintings.
Yeah, take us some good
Hey,
pictures.
man, we'll
Yeah.
paint them.
I love
We'll paint
mountains.
them, that's right.
See, you have to take a few pictures to bring back. We
Yeah.
choose a few good ones. All right, well, then
Good
we'll
night,
see
all.
you back at the end of July.
Thank you, and y'all have a wonderful trip.
Enjoy.
Take care.
Bye. Walk out,
Bye.
Mr. Larry. Thank
Okay.
y'all.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thank
Nice
you,
to
hon.
meet you.
Good to see you. See you next Tuesday.
Yes,
Nice
sir.
to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. So they are from Switzerland?
Oh, yeah, he speaks a couple of languages, 3 or 4 languages, maybe.
Those people over there in Switzerland, they speak in between 4 or 5 languages. It's
Yeah, yeah,
unreal.
man. They're
That's the
just-
way it is in Holland too.
Oh, Holland, they-
My father-in-law that passed
Yeah.
away, he could speak Dutch, German, Russian,
So, well,
French,
that's wet.
Spanish, and English.
Isn't that crazy? I mean,
And- yeah, I mean, I butcher English.
You know, we're kind of snobs.
Yeah,
aren't we?
well,
We think all we have to know is English.
First,
well, because you know people are trained, and then when you don't have to learn the languages, you don't. And so when we go to a foreign language, I mean even Mexico, they speak
Yeah.
English.
I think
Yeah.
Mississippi's the only people that talk the correct
right.
things as English. No, I really mean that.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not being facetious either.
They're the only ones
Some of them
left.
do it kind of slowly, but
Yeah.
Well,
And
so
now when this
we'll-
generation
that's
dies
so we'll
off,
get
Larry,
it
I'm not
right,
sure
Larry.
Sarah, I love it. That's Sarah's always.
This generation's gone, that'd probably be the end of that.
I don't know, man. Mississippi will
You think it'll
survive a
Yeah.
couple of more,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
In places in Mississippi,
It'll take them a while.
be a long time, man.
No, we are a
To
little
get
bit
there.
behind everybody else,
I
so
know, we're not.
we'll last longer.
Well, I tell you what, I really.
Well, how about the odds of having 2 Sarahs in the class from Mississippi?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. However, my granddaughter from Mississippi that is going to LSU
Mhm.
the first year after a
Yeah,
semester.
we
so
met
she
her,
said-
didn't we?
Yes, Sarah. She said, you know what? Everybody at LSU is named Sarah.
What, Sarah?
Everybody at LSU is named Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
That's precious.
I had a niece that went there, and she roomed with another girl named Sarah. They're both Sarahs also.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Maybe it's
My
true that
granddaughter's
maybe
a
everybody's
Sarah.
name is Sarah.
About 8-10 years ago, I had 5 mics working for me.
Oh, my gracious.
It was crazy. The other day, because people don't name their kids Bob anymore, and I went to go give an estimate someplace, and some guy said, I was expecting some older man because you're named Bob.
Oh, it ain't been that long.
Shame on there.
That's cute, man.
Shit,
I never heard
I'm
that.
really 80, I just took.
I just look good for my age.
Yeah, just look really good for my age.
Yeah, I think something's wrong tonight. Commentary is just too
Real low key.
low key.
Gary
tonight.
Green's
It's
not
just-
here, that's why.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
Gary Green's not here.
that's right, we're missing Gary tonight.
I wouldn't have blamed it on Gary. No,
We were waiting for Joe to cut up. I was
Very
telling Penny back
sneaky
there
with
that
it.
didn't cross it. I said, this is
either
Joe for a
people
while.
have had too much cough syrup or too little.
Too little, I think.
Okay. Later, I'll put a couple, I lost a little bit of the true color in here. It really got muddy. So I hate to get diverted to this, but I feel like I need to get some of this in here.
Yeah, see
You know.
the new TV.
Didn't know it.
It's
How
sharp.
about that
It's
installation
big.
job?
Because it was that small one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Did y'all see the hole in the back behind it?
Okay. Now, real quickly, well, we're running out of time now, but I'm gonna come back.
Yeah, we got 6
and,
minutes.
Well, yeah, that's enough for me to do that other side, Brian, Joe.
Yeah,
It's called David Engineering.
Joe
So,
always on that competition time clock, you know, down to the minute.
I'm just gonna take me.
Jay, you need to find your 15-minute clock.
yeah. Yeah. Put a battery back in that
Just
thing.
take me
Mm-hmm.
a
Hit
little,
your
little
eye or
bit of
something.
white with some whatever kind of gray, and then bring it across here like this, and then really it starts getting pretty white.
It sure does.
Now, this is a little too got carried away with the dry brush up here for whatever reason. So we're gonna see if we can do something about this. Okay, now, got the gray that I want. I find it's easier before I muddy it up. Let's come on in here, let's get this white established. I know it's way too bright now.
That looks good on the mark.
Does it? Well, we need to make our statement with it, that we're gonna
Yeah,
make, whatever it
because
is that we're
it's-
gonna make.
That sideburn is a major thing.
And then
in
let
the
it
picture.
fade and do whatever, and then we can put highlights or whatever we think we need to put in it.
Highlights and low lights.
There you go. So then we'll just let that dry so I don't muddy it up. But I did notice that, like on the side of it, there really is like a little shadow area on this thickness of it itself, you
Mhm.
know?
It gives it some thickness, that's right.
And then we'll come back and get a little bit of this darker stuff here. This thing doesn't want to cover better, so we'll just build it up gradually like this. And that's it. It really looks good on that screen. It's showing a little bit more under here than I want it to.
You know, there, if you bring that hair down on that collar a little bit more, you wouldn't have to put that flesh tone back there much further up.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Because you could just.
I need to bring it a little bit over here, though.
Yeah. In the back.
Yeah. Well, I may do both. I may just
Yeah.
go ahead and cover it up, and then that's
Bring
kind of
the
what I
hair
had in
back
mind.
down over it, yeah.
Then bring the hair back over it.
That
so.
hair on that collar looks good up there.
Yeah, I know. You think this looks okay?
Mhm.
See, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
that's
it
what's
is.
hard to do it and leave it.
Yeah.
Now I want to let this dry real good here because I'm really not crazy about the way. Just a little bit more of that blue and brown. This time I'll put a little bit of red in it.
Well, what kind of profession would this man have?
I'm sorry?
What, y'all were calling him a gouacho?
He's a
Like-
horse breeder.
Yeah.
Horse breeder.
Like
Would it be a
cattleman,
breeder
like
or just a
cattleman
cowboy?
and- Cattleman and
Yeah.
I
Texas.
don't believe he's got, I believe he's a owner. I think he's got people that work more in
Because
it.
he has the pinstripe suit. And
Yeah, he's a pretty
Didn't
fancy
Robert Duvall
guy.
buy him a ranch down there?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what I
I
heard.
Yeah.
In
Who did?
Argentina?
Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
He did Gus McCrae on Lonesome Dove.
I knew who he was.
This guy got some money. That's an expensive hat he's got. It's nothing.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you.
Yeah, shoot, that.
I mean, that's what I was thinking about, Joe. That's the
Yeah.
part about it.
He's probably a cattleman or
that
rancher
suit
or
is
something
pretty-
like that.
got a
Gauchos
pretty good
though
suit.
are basically
See, that gray
Call
looks
that
like
when
it's
they
horsemen,
getting out pretty close.
cowboys,
You know,
something.
pound the patterns into it.
Yeah,
The what now?
What do you call that when you pound patterns into leather?
I don't
You know,
know.
just like, belts and.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
With that stitch.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, look at there.
That is really good. That's,
Oh, it's coming alive.
It is.
Y'all are so kind.
Coming alive.
Good time to stop.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Thank y'all here. I'm satisfied.
Okay, you
We'll let
took
it,
fence. What does centigrade mean? I know I'm not nuts.
Centigrade?
Uh-huh.
It's a form of temperature.
like
Yeah.
that.
we'll go ahead and
Versus-
close this for
He
tonight.
usually calls
Fahrenheit.
Celsius, but you can, I think you can call
Okay,
it
because
either.
you know,
Yeah.
I
We're on.
Look at that.
Is that awesome?
Just lights it up.
Say something, girl.
Oh, well, can you hear me?
Yeah. Sound like you came straight from Mississippi.
Oh, not me. You must have been listening to somebody else.
Yeah, I might have had to tuned into a different station.
There's a stoop over there.
I gotta tell you, this is incredible.
Isn't it?
It
Look at
is.
All right. Old Gouacho, man, we're thrilled by it. Now,
It looks
We said
like
we're
black
recording.
we're recording. Yeah. Okay, Larry Casso, welcome you once again to my studio. And we're about to start our next demo. And what I'd like y'all to watch out for me is every now and then I'm going to have you remind you to look up at that green light for me to make sure I don't run out of film, okay? So if I do, I'll just run and get another one
Light
very
green.
quickly.
The red
I see
one, red
A red one's out there, it's green inside for
Okay.
me. But it's recording now, and we're just about ready. So, now since I've decided to do that a little bit easier, it's gonna be a lot easier, I should say. Let's just go ahead and start putting our shirt in. So what I'd like to do, I've almost got this completed. I'd like to complete everything around it. And then I'm gonna start working a little bit more, taking a little time, working a little bit more with this part. But I think it's coming along pretty good.
Oh, I
I'm
do
very,
too.
very satisfied with it. And you know, I looked at this right here, and I look at it in the shadow, and I could maybe put a little bit of color coming up to soften that line, but I don't
Can
really
later
want
if
to
you
do
need
much
to. I
more.
don't think you need
I like
to.
the way I got his eyebrows coming out.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I think that little light area at the top of his face. So okay. Now I think I'm just going in there. We're gonna just jump in and block the rest of it in. I'm gonna get my alizarin.
That little light area at the top of his face adds so
Sarah, it
much.
just really
It
does.
does.
Can I let his person in? Do we know him?
He looks okay. That's Ryan.
Yeah.
Alright, come on in.
How you doing? Come on in, man. Sure did a great job on his last painting. He's got taking it home
He
tonight.
did. It's great.
Joe, give me this scrap piece of paper over there. I didn't ask you.
He works so well.
Oh, he really is doing good. Man. We're proud of him.
Yeah. Good night.
Beautiful painting.
Okay, bud.
Didn't know if you were gonna stay a party.
We'll let you out of here.
Good job.
Bye-bye.
Let's get a little more wood. I don't know, boy, I just love the way this stuff all meshes together. Okay, now, actually, I am gonna follow this thing. What happens is
Yeah, that's the
that
same
I need
shadow.
to have that, bring that shadow down, which I will do. But this kind of comes like this, and let me just see where I'm at with this thing now. And then the other shadows can be up here, so that's fine. So we're just gonna come in here, pull that all the way around here like this. Now the only thing I can see right now, of course, I am gonna have the top of that a little bit darker, but I think I'd like this to be a little bit lighter here. And then we'll just come back around here. I'm not gonna worry about that reflected light back there.
And that's snatching. It's pulling out the other.
Is it? Thank
Uh-huh,
you. Tom. I
uh-huh.
really appreciate y'all telling me these things. Now we're gonna get a little brown in there where we can pick up a little bit darker area back here. Might have put a little more brown, but that's okay. It just adds a different color and a nice color in there. And we'll just soften it and bring it around like that. Okay. That brown never holds up too good. When it starts drying, it'll blend nicely. Okay, now, I did that one. Now, we're going to leave this completely white. And then the next thing I want to do is I'm going to come back in again with that ultramarine blue, that burnt sienna. We'll get a little black.
It's gonna be the suit.
We're going down to the suit, man. We're just going for it. Now, boy, this is going to start really tying it together.
His
Think we can
face
go.
almost painted itself,
I
didn't it?
think we're going with it. We check it over here. See, that's a little softer than what I want down here for right now. So let's just. Bring that down like this. And see, what I like to always do is just bring that like that. And then bring it all the way across and then come back with my darks later. So we'll just bring that around like this. And what's fun now is just being able to mold it with this brush while you're doing it. Okay, we're going to leave that like that. Now let's come on around here and just hit this. Ooh, man, this is fun. This is payday. This is the fun time. I don't want to go too much lower, so I'm going to leave that little line so I can remember where it is, because it's going to be a black line anyhow there. So I'm going to just do my little thing I love to do on the bottom down here, but I always like to kind of convex it away and not concave it, because I think it carries the eye around into your picture better.
Oh, you can really see what that's doing up there.
Good, well, I'll have to look and see then. Okay, now we just come on back like this.
Amazing. Amazing.
It's a shame you don't have eyes in the back of your head, because that was really cool.
Well, I agree, that's great.
That really just makes, wow.
Well, I tell you what, these things are just getting. I've got my my Chinese mountaintop scene all. I've got it all ready on my Chinese writing. I don't know if you heard me talk about that.
Yeah, I knew that you were
Last
having
time
the
ago.
guy who was
Oh
going to
yeah,
write,
man,
so
it's
he
been,
did,
it's
huh?
been fun.
Wow.
He's getting really excited about it, you know. And okay, now I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna mess around with this. I'm gonna go back with my pretty red. I'm not gonna go in any blues on this right now. Just get my red, a little bit of my burnt sienna. And actually it's the vermilion or the cadmium red that I want with it. That's a little bit on it.
Thanks, Larry.
Okay, bud. Hope you were able to paint a little bit better with those brushes tonight.
Oh, man. I was thinking when I got them, I
Did
thought,
you hear
man,
voices?
thought I
We got little
was.
microphones in there.
The same old
Speakers in
voice
the
showed
air.
up though.
Yeah.
Okay, now, just have to decide where I want this to go. Come down like this.
It's just, yeah, I just need a break from doing top hats.
Wow, that is such a nice watercolor.
Oh, wow.
I
Look
know.
at that.
See, I would have done that.
It really is a
too
pretty
brown, but that's
flesh,
just so nice.
flesh, you know, and I'm learning a lot about doing this too. And we're gonna come right just about across here. Show a little bit of that, whatever that is on his chin. And see if I can do this fast enough, then I can come back in here and just totally soften all of this. Bring it out and let it disappear into that other color, see? Oh man, it gives you some
That is
nice
nice.
granulation on it too. And then this one, this part up here really just is kind of all fleshy. And then it gets down to that bottom area there and it gets white.
It's doing it.
Oh, that looks really good.
Thank y'all.
Isn't that just so cool?
And now I'm going to come back here to dark. Well, look at the way that granulation takes place in here. Those colors separated so pretty. And I want to have just a little bit of color here up against its shirt. But you know, if it wasn't for the white shirt, you wouldn't really be able to tell how much color you really have, and it's a little more than you think. So we're going to just continue that like that.
Wow. See, when
Wrong
those
color.
colors split out, that's
Uh-huh.
why
Right.
that convex and concave thing just makes so much difference. Wow.
Well, you know, Deborah, I've done a lot of those kind of things in the time I've been painting, and it's just the little things you learn, you know, that.
Yeah, because you think you can just throw black on and it just doesn't matter, but it does.
You just get a natural feeling for it when you do enough of it.
You know, a whole lot is intuitive, and
Oh,
it's
I'm
hard to
telling you.
learn. It's
Yeah,
hard
I
to
know it.
learn.
And I'll tell you, Sarah, you know, this, what I do on, with y'all on Thursday night, I mean, this is my fun time, it's our fun time. Y'all are so supportive that I can look at that and I say, this is what I've really
Isn't that
learned, more
pretty?
than I've
Yeah.
ever learned before on these last few paintings. The
Well,
most
very
profound, look, they can't, they gotta walk around with computers to write down the 3 elements of composition, sure.
No,
That's
not me.
right.
Oh, no, we got
Oh,
that.
you
we
should
got
have asked
Y'all
us
good?
before we had a glass of wine. That's not fair.
That's true.
Man,
Cough
what
medicine.
y'all
Look
done?
how pretty, I like it.
It is nice.
Mickey Mouse ears?
And then I'll just do one last thing in closing here, and they see
Mickey
where
Mouse
we
ears,
start,
beaver
whoop,
tails, and-
we want to do that, but that's not gonna hurt anything. They see where we start losing this right here.
Oh, okay.
See, and it's gonna be just light enough that it'll still
That's
be
true.
there. But
Bottom
we
edge
don't
is
want that,
black.
yeah, we don't want that bright area like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh man, this is really, really doing its thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's sign that hat. That looks
Well,
good. Look
Look
at
at that,
that.
look at that.
We'll call this finished for tonight. Look at that,
That is
look at that
beautiful.
double figure of 8, man.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. That
Look
really
forward to
is
picking it up again next week. Again to my studio. This is Larry Casso. It's Thursday, June 18th, 2009. Glad to have you with us. I'm going to continue with our Gouacho. Is that what you call it, Joe?
Gotcha, yeah.
Okay. And we're going to start with that. Now, I want to leave the hat for now. I'm very satisfied with it, but for the benefit of some of you that have been going through this with me, I'll tell you what I've done since last week. There was an area up here that went around here and went all the way up here. I knew that was wrong, so I used sandpaper and picked every bit of that up. Another area over here that went way out here. Sandpapered all that off.
Wow, what grade sand?
Like I have on my sandpaper block.
Really?
Yeah.
Real fine.
Yeah, right, and I have them on special. That's the blocks that do that magical kind of stuff. They're only $30 a piece on sale right now.
Yeah.
And now, another thing, I went back a 1/4 of an inch on the hat, went up in the back from here to here, and dropped it down here a little bit. And I like it much better. When I lengthened it, if y'all remember, I lengthened it last week. Along with it, I brought the hair from maybe here all the way to here. I've got this formation around the bottom of his face like this. So let's come in here.
He looks like Jack Palance.
He really does.
I told y'all about Sybil.
Yeah.
Look, telling me she thought
With
it
the
was
lizard?
lizard.
I told Richard that.
Oh, have-
She called him a lizard?
No, they were talking about 2 different things,
Yeah, I was talking about
but
it.
they didn't know.
Well, I did. No, I didn't know. Neither one of us did. But we were talking about the lizard, and I don't know. Then she switched to this guy, and she said she thinks he really looks a lot like.
Clark
like that.
Gable.
Yeah, and like we were just talking about that, So I figured, man, I better be diplomatic with this one. So I said, I don't know where you get that from. Oh yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks just like him, So I said, well, I don't see it, but if you maybe I'll see it later, So anyway.
That's funny.
I'm sorry, she's the same one of the same ones that was watching that LSU. I've heard so many people say they were doing it. It was cute. They were watching that LSU game when it rained Tuesday night. And what they said that was instead of just having nothing up there, they were going to go ahead and rebroadcast the other game. And if you walked in, you didn't know it.
You didn't know, yeah.
Yeah. So
walked in and went, why are we seeing the yesterday?
Sarah had a nice rain at her house tonight.
Tonight, I
you
did.
get some tonight?
I rained two
Had about
times.
3
Well,
drops
we had-
tonight.
we had-
I was dancing
Y'all
out
had a
in the
real
rain
nice one
when
yesterday,
we got
didn't you?
one yesterday.
I didn't get any yesterday.
We got some, how about y'all got a good one yesterday, Deb? We got.
We
really-
did, I was so happy. I'm like, girls, get out here. We got to dance in the rain. Yes, we haven't seen it in 3 weeks.
So long, and the heat just drives everything.
Oh, man. It-
I'm gonna leave early, Larry.
Okay, partner.
Appreciate it, good seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Good, good seeing you. Missed you last week.
I know, I've missed it. Oh, I see.
She gotta let you out.
Thank you,
Gotta
man.
be
See y'all later.
consistent.
Good night.
To be consistent now, I'm gonna just shake me a little bit more of this in here. And then I'm gonna start, there's another little shadow area, and you gotta watch it, because I found that if you try to work these things too much, you lose it, and so I'm really just trying to build up a little muscular form.
Well, so far, it is really working.
And thank you, Sarah, I really.
Oh, that looks really good there.
And then coming around the top, I'm gonna pick some more of this up again. And bring that into that, you know, those cool colors like that. And then just keep this a little bit darker, and you know, just, I love the ability to just be able to continue to build up these darks. And then there's another, I'll maybe come in, and you notice it's just got a distinct light area under there, so I'm gonna wait and let that take care of itself, and then we'll notice that right here there's another cool looking shadow that we'll put in. It'll come like this and sort of goes, again, I'm not really trying to, but you know, he really reminds you of Gary Cooper in that High Noon movie. From this angle, you know.
Not forsake me, oh my
And
God.
I remember,
On this
Well, if you discuss it with Sybil, don't show her any other pictures at the same time.
yeah, I know, and we'll have to remember that. You know, Joe, I think I was about 12 years old when that thing came out. I went to see that movie 3 times.
High Noon is a great movie.
Oh, it really is.
Boy,
And you
It was
paid
great.
like a nickel to get in, didn't you?
Probably, man, I can't remember.
Mom tells me about getting in and seeing like double features for a nickel. Thinking,
When I was a
you can
child, we
barely
just
get
went
one
to the
feature
movie.
for $9.
Well, we just went whenever we wanted to, and we stayed until it got to where we came in.
Yes, that's what I hear. You just go in the morning, you stay all day. Yeah, that's not the way it is. You can go and not worry about what you're gonna see.
That's true.
Now they have a good deal like that. It's like television, man. You get 300 stations and you only watch 10 of them.
Yeah.
There's only 10 of them worth watching. That's really true.
That is true.
That is true.
This is fun, kind of building it. See, again, I'm trying. That's a little bit more. I'm probably not going to quite finish it, but I'm really close. I really am, Joe. Hey, see, what I notice now is coming back here, I can begin to work more darks in here. Okay, but I'm going to give him. I want to start
Leave
giving
some
him a
reflected light there.
bit more ruddy,
Yeah.
ruddy, burnt sienna, whatever color. And this part gets a little strong with it, so and it's reflecting like Joe said.
I
We just
believe
come-
us, are you?
Uh-huh.
Well, Mr. One Color, how you coming?
What'd he say, huh?
Oh,
I hear y'all.
It's gonna be good to see him get started on that one color
Oh,
at
yeah.
the same time.
yeah,
Got
so
to
you
pull out the
started
big
painting
guy.
His
tonight?
daughter's finishing up the 2 color.
Oh, okay.
So you're behind her. So she's better
Like I
than
said,
See,
I'm
he
leaving now, guys.
He laughs like it's no big deal.
I know. She. That's awesome.
Well,
Isn't that
she's
incredible?
she's the sweetest. You have a sweet family. Both of the little girls, your wife.
Thank you.
They really are. Man, I just love when they come in. Your wife is just always so sweet and positive about everything, you know.
Where I picked her up from. That's the one. He's gonna get her next. Wait till you meet Annalise. She's sassy. Definitely, that's a good word for it, huh?
Yeah.
She'll
She's cute, so
look at-
she can get
Uh,
away.
Y'all really better watch some of this conversation because it's recorded.
So when Annalise is in here doing this picture, talking about.
That's what I was gonna say, then I'll start talking, I figured so.
Hey, man, enjoyed it here.
Good night.
Y'all going to camp again this weekend?
Yep.
Oh, have a good time here. That's great.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
Let's see. Again, this is what I don't want. I'm still trying to keep it fairly light so I don't mess it up. But this really does come down a little bit more definitely, like this. And so I'm gonna just try to soften it, bring it down. But there's. I think I got to go with the burnt sienna and the blue and the red now. I don't want to go with the black.
You gotta get inside the Gouacho's head.
See, this is where I need to bite the bullet because it really is a lot darker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's almost a black line there. Oh, wow, that's nice.
I'm going for it and always.
You always wet it and dab it, right?
Yeah, and see, I
That made a big
I had to bite the bullet on that part. But can y'all still see it on the screen?
Oh, yeah.
How's my recorder looking?
Still going.
Okay.
Never ran loading.
And then see, I can bring this out lighter now. I'm gonna do what I need to do up here and really bring this down a little darker too, maybe even more than I need to, but that's okay because I think it needs to be that way.
You know, it looks darker on the monitor than it really does.
The what's there?
The darks are darker on the monitor than they are really.
Yeah. Oh, are they really?
Mhm.
Yeah, they always are. That's why these reproduction scenes always show up a little bit better. And then this part right here really is a little bit darker here. So this is what I don't want to be afraid of, you see, because I think this
Be
is.
scared.
That's right, because see, look at how light all of that tried. But I don't like this. It settle down a little bit when I do the ear. I just don't like that being too defined.
I think eventually you're gonna have to go darker with the ear.
Oh yeah, when I get to that, I'm going to do it. But for now, I'm just satisfied with what it's doing. Okay, I'm gonna let all that dry good. It's probably the last time I'll get to work on that tonight. And I'm gonna have blue and my sienna and get a lot of blue. I might in the shadow I can't resist that alizarin crimson, but then I'll put a little bit of black with it. And let's get that shadow one. I'm going to see what the contrast is going to
Now,
be.
I'm anxious to see that.
And I'll try to keep it transparent. And I want to just do something else real quick, and then we won't push it tonight. See this? It's defined very nicely. See, and this is what's going to really start making it do its thing. Let's see if I can get this. Make sure I'm getting this at the right angle. I think we got it. I think I nailed that sucker.
Well, it looks good on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know if it may be a little bit too opaque. Do it with a little bit more blue and red back here to test that.
That's big,
I think
big
we'll-
move.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it. Now, see, I can always lighten it up next week.
Well, it's gonna dry a little.
Yeah, that's true.
Why would you not want it to be opaque?
Hmm?
Why would you
Yes.
not want it to be opaque?
Well, that's what I don't know, see, because actually, I'm really trying to repeat this, and it's probably fine. But Sarah, I really don't know, you know, I don't, it's just no way that I can do, you know, you just have to do it, that's all. See, I know one thing I did kind of messed up already on, but that's all right. This should have, I can get around it by doing this. See that part, this rounds here and comes out.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I think the suit's gonna have to be a little darker too. But I think I'm gonna wait on that because it's a little bit darker gray. I think that's a good starting point.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Burnt.
You're still recording, okay?
Okay, good, Joe. Let's make this, see these kind of things are very important. This rounded shape right here, I just lost it on that other. And see what I like about this a little later. Anything, for instance, that I feel like I'm lacking in here, that I'm not happy with, I just do this. Pick that up. See, it's just nothing to it. Now that's distracting. But I'll just go ahead and fit. Next week,
Wonderful.
take it in, take that sucker home.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank y'all, dear.
much. It is wonderful.
I'm satisfied. Boy, I tell you what, every little bit more just.
I know all your classes are jealous that they don't get to see you do that.
This is Larry Casso. Welcome you once again to my studio. It's Thursday, July 2nd, 2009. Whoa. And getting ready to put our finishing touches on our painting here, the Gouacho. And we'll just put the paint out. We'll proceed in a second. First thing I'd like to do, I'm going to take my 1/2-inch brush, and I do feel I need to have a little more shadow on my brushes right here. A little darker color, I should say, on my suit. Now we'll mix a little bit of our ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, that'll give us a gray. Put a little black with that. If you'd hand me a piece of paper from over yonder, I'd appreciate it. It's going to be perfect. We don't want want this to be too dark, but we don't want to also not be afraid of it. Josh, you got me a paint rag, Joe?
Yep.
You don't mind getting me one, man? I'd really appreciate that. Well, we're just gonna come on down, try to get this exactly the color I want this time. And I'm satisfied with that, so we'll just do this and then we'll come across here. Put this in. We're gonna give it just the right, now that looks so much better. I thought I overcompensated on that shadow last week, but I think that when I get the value I want in the suit, that's gonna be just perfect. Yeah, Joe, I decided I think I'm gonna leave this, I'm gonna leave the background white on this one. I just think
Well, it's looking good.
it stays together very well.
Yeah, it does.
So I think I'm just gonna leave well enough alone. I kinda like the design of this pretty much speaks for itself. And sometimes it's harder to not do something, you know, than it is to do it, but.
Well, it's such a nice contrast, you know, it's stark in a
And
way, you know, it's
exactly, Joe, especially with this particular one. That's what
really
I
makes you
think
want to look at it.
works so well, so. Man, I gotta see about getting my membership going in the Watercolor Society again. I really enjoyed participating in that. It seems like the last few years, this is Louisiana Watercolor Society. Seems like the last few years they've really had some nice shows and exhibits, and so.
I don't know about British.
Well, this one's out of it's in New Orleans is the home base, but it's for the state.
Tell you what, you could
But we're just gonna leave that now. I'm
put
satisfied.
the finishing touches on
I
that.
think so, Joe, because first thing I'm gonna do now, I'm just so excited about this new mixture I've got with this, just using that burnt sienna, a little bit of that red, Joe. I can't get over it, you know.
It's just amazing.
It's evaded me for years,
Yeah.
you know,
And it's
how to do
so
it.
simple.
It surely is. Yeah, that's one. I think that's one of those liner brushes or something. So more of a regular number 4. Let's just clean out. It's got the gray in it. Let's see if there's another one in there. Guess I'll take time to clean it. So, there we go. That's gonna be a little too red, I think. But let's
Well,
just.
but you
just
know,
try.
when it is, you just back off on the red a little bit, or go a little pale with it, and come back
But I
later.
said, look at that, look at when you go.
Isn't that pretty?
I went pale, what that did. Okay, now, I noticed that, well, first thing I noticed last week, I wanna start working this shadow a little bit more. And I like the way he's got that sort of funny kind of expression on his face.
He does.
And then it manifests itself down here in the way that his chin puckers a little bit, you know? So I'm not trying to do overkill on it, but I'd like to try to pick that up.
Sure. I think it's a very interesting and different portrait.
It really
And
is.
it makes the people walking by looking at it saying, you know, wonder what he's looking at. You know, we've wondered about him
Yeah.
ever since we
That's right.
started working on it.
Well, I tell you what, Dave and I have had a lot of talks about what I was looking for, you know, and man, he just nailed it on him. See,
It would be hard to describe this one.
Yeah. And then see now what I like about this is I can come back with a little bit more of that pinkish color, I mean that alizarin and ultramarine blue. I want to get a little bit more of the brownish
Yeah, because that's going to lock
color
around
in here like that. Yeah, and then I'll just, oh yeah, now see that, I needed that, that's what I've been kind of a little lacking in it.
That's alizarin crimson and what?
This is, no, this is
No?
cadmium red and burnt sienna, just those two colors. See, I'm trying to tone this down a little bit. I really like this to be the most important part, then pick up this, and I think
Well, I
it's
think it
working.
is. It's working.
Well, let's come on up here. Sir, you got a chair, huh?
Yeah,
Come on back here.
Yeah, make that a little bit closer.
You want me to, you wanna get
No,
here
you-
next
you
to
just-
Joe?
you
Just
can
slip
sit
over this
next
way a little
to
bit.
him.
And,
Well, I don't know, I don't think I'm, okay, no, you have to sit.
You want me to
because-
sit closer?
Yeah, cause you
No,
know,
either way.
Okay.
Either
I
way.
haven't earned that position of moving
Oh.
up in the
Oh.
ladder.
Yeah,
The rain's gonna be over if y'all keep talking about
Where
it.
is it? Okay.
Here, a little bit darker, so.
See, this is with my burnt sienna and red. Are you gonna find, this worked like a charm for me last week.
Let's
See,
get that on.
I've got all this, see, this is so wonderful, man.
His ear looks so good up
And he just does the slightest little thing, and it
I
just
know.
makes it just.
You know the
come
girl
together.
that started with you, the tall blonde-haired girl
It started with me.
on Wednesday night?
Oh,
Mhm.
with Jimmy.
I remember seeing her,
Your,
I just don't remember her name.
Adrian, is that her name again?
I don't remember.
She killed me. Anyhow, she gave me that TV. She was getting rid of it, and it's just been so beautiful to have.
Wow, it's fantastic.
Okay, now let's. Boy, we just wandered it on down. I'm really, really pleased.
That ears looks so good up there,
Hmm?
you know.
Yeah, it really does.
It'll work
Get it down a
hard.
little bit smaller. Okay.
Huh.
We were talking about a background. Joe and I both concluded that it kind of carries its own
Oh,
on
I
this
don't-
background.
yeah.
We're gonna leave it.
Yeah.
Okay, now see, I'm waiting for this to dry. When that dries completely, I'm gonna come back with it. Now, what you didn't see is when I experimented with this alizarin and ultramarine blue by itself. We were talking about it, Sarah. I came back over it and darkened it, and then we let it dry. And then, as long as you keep it thinly enough, I came back with cadmium red and burnt sienna again, and added more color to it. And it all just sort of starts giving you that perfect combination, which is very difficult to get when you're doing something like this. All right, now let me see what happens if I can just get this. This is too strong here. I got to get rid of that line. So let's just see if I can just extend it out a little bit more and get rid of it. See, this is another thing. This is picking up beautiful. Okay, so we'll just.
Do we know this man?
No, we just talked about that a minute ago. This is a fella that I've concluded that the student of mine that you might have met, Dave, when he was here.
Dave Porter
Uh,
from Australia.
he works in England, right? He's working in England right now, but he travels all over the world. And he was going to Argentina, and I've been telling him I want him to get pictures of people for me and things like that. And I think he got the idea exactly what I wanted, boy. Because I tell you what, man, this has just been wonderful.
Is that the vet man?
That's-
Yes.
Okay.
What's that now?
I just remember people by little things. The vet man.
Yeah, do you remember him?
I remember the vet man, I don't remember his name.
Yeah. We wouldn't mind that. So we gotta get that crisp in there now. Okay, this is just.
I love that hat, it's just so,
Well, I think the
defined.
hat
It's a hat.
defines it.
Yeah.
Now, he's a well-dressed gentleman. That hat's expensive, and that's
Yes,
expensive
indeed.
suit.
He knows his status.
He does.
They're laughing at
We gonna be able to get home tonight, so.
it. Not if it stops raining.
I think it's about over. So
I think it is, and we really didn't get much rain.
It just, no, well, we got a good bunch when we did it. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay.
Take what we can get.
Man, look at that. Now, I want to come in and let's do the old yellow trick here.
You really see the light in here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go with the blue and the alizarin again. Boy, this sure makes for a simple palette. And the older I get, man, the less I need.
Yeah, Sarah and I were talking on the way up. I bet I've got 40 reds in my thing there. I get by with 2.
Yeah, that's right.
How'd you get 40?
You bought 'em.
No, I mean,
I'm
did
just
you
a
just,
nut about
Well, no.
buying new colors
Here
when they
and
come
there.
out.
You try something, you know,
Yeah,
and you
try it a while.
Try it again. and-
I'm pretty sure I had a post.
Sarah's being the holier than thou, sitting there, and she's got as many as I do. So.
Here we go.
But I mean, you can turn out beautiful stuff with about 5 colors. It's just no excuse for having all
Well,
this.
Joe, it's to each his own. though,
It's
you know.
fine.
I know it's, I've
It's
got this.
fine. Do you ever do acrylics? Because I know you do water and now oils. Do you ever do acrylics?
I have, a long time ago, but not recently.
Well, now, Sarah, you
Oh,
spent
actually,
hours
we
up
did.
at church.
Forgot about that.
You trying to put that out of your mind?
We
On a
painted on the
mural?
walls at our church with acrylic.
Which church is that?
It's South Baton Rouge Church Grounds, Fairway and Jefferson Highway, close to Baton Rouge Country Club.
Okay.
We did a lot of redecorating in the fellowship hall. And Joey and I did a lot of things. Wow, there, look,
Did here.
monitor.
Okay.
I don't think the man's got very good looking ears though.
Well, does anybody have good looking ears?
I don't know. This kind of.
You don't think she's being irreverent, do you?
No, I think she's picking on me.
Oh,
You? Why
Yeah.
you?
Well,
No,
look at
I'm
my
just-
ears.
You're so nice to me when I talked about that with his beak.
Huh?
Yeah, but she's talking about
Oh,
me.
yeah, ears.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the man right here. His ear.
But my ears are about the same category. Okay, now see what I'm doing, just kind of drawing this.
The shape of the darker part.
On this one, and really, I'm trying to purposely not to draw too much attention to them. See this I can see now should have all been like coming in like this. I'm gonna still make those ears a little bit
Are
darker.
you gonna put his little hair coming over his ear right there?
Well, I didn't even see that yet. And again, now see what I want to do is I really want to do that. And then I want to come back and I want to get me a little bit more of this. You know, and then I want to come back and gray it down. I want to lose most of it up underneath here.
One thing's important in that ear is that part that's out in the light.
Just keep it watch. Watch and learn.
I know.
Got the ear coming in now.
yeah,
Some of
look
those-
at that.
The
Yeah.
Western's ear like last week.
Now let's take.
Boy, it looks good on the screen.
Did you know Enos Parker? He gave me this shirt.
Who did?
Enos, do you remember Enos Parker?
No.
Oh, okay. He died. He used to get boxes all the time. And he had
Well, I
one
got
of
the
his
blue
daughter
one.
had short haze.
Red and come back in.
They started making a whole bunch of shirts.
Was he young or old?
Oh, he was a football player for LSU one time, so he was much he was several
And then here's
many-
my blue.
many years old than me.
Okay.
But he just was always always there by me. Always just a really
Okay.
amazing man.
I'm gonna come back around here.
I used to go running with him.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this.
You run anymore?
I quit. I just, I've talked about getting back into it.
So hard on your body.
Okay.
Yeah, I started to think I was going to do it again.
And then see, he's got. Now see, this is what I've been looking for to connect this together here. This is gonna come like this. Good. Somebody told me the first night it was Sarah, second Sarah, that, to cover a lot of that up with my dark.
What colors is hair? I mean, like paint wise.
Well, it looks like it's gray, and you know, it might have been dark hair, black, some kind of dark hair. It's hard to tell
So
exactly.
it's like, I mean, you use pretty much black and white on those areas?
No, I just explained how I did that, and
Missed it.
so
Sorry.
okay, now get me a little bit more. Now, what I want to do is I want to try to bring this in a little bit more here. So I don't want to fuss too much over this. And it's the hardest thing for you and me and everybody else to do when something's bugging us, you know. Come in here. How's it looking?
It's looking really good.
Okay, I'll probably just gotta watch. I just don't overdo it.
Really, really good.
So I got more of this, and then you got that little indenture there that comes down. And I don't want to do too much, and then we're going to come around here, lift some of this a little bit. So, but I really want to make, getting up close to the top of the hat, I purposely want to make it a little darker. See, I widen that space in there a little bit. And I notice something that I think is kind of important, and I'm going to pull some of it off in there in a minute. That is to get some of this white.
I just love the hat.
I do too. I love his face.
And,
I love the line on his face.
His face too.
Larry makes it look like it paints itself.
Well, I appreciate it.
Just a little bit of effort it does.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is, you can really see the hairs. Now this will dry. You know, like the definition of the hairs really down here. So I might put a little bit here. Get rid of all of that completely. Now I know it's going to dry a little bit, and then some of this starts kind of going back over here. And I don't want it to be too bright, so I'm going to take it like this and end it by adding a little water to it. And this I'll tone down a little bit. Okay, now notice while I'm doing this, so we got time. I do have quite a bit of a lighter area along the base of it. And I don't want to do too much back here, because I think you know, when you get to this point, you just got to count your blessings, so to speak, man, and just get out, get in and get out. But it really does have a kind of little thing that goes around here. I can always come back and tone it down some more. And then it does the same thing here. And I think we need that little extra definition back here. And then see, when we get here, I'm purpose going to be darker, because I'm going to let that dry, and if I need to, I'll go back and soften it a little bit. Okay, now this, I don't really like the way I did some of this up here, so I'm going to just kind of soften that, bring it on down. I need to tone it down a little bit, but I like the way I've taken care of that ear.
Larry, I have to go to a reception next Thursday night.
I'm sorry?
I have to go to a reception next
Oh,
Thursday
yeah,
night. Could I come one morning
Oh,
next
anytime.
week? Is there one day better than any other?
Tuesday's the best one, but really, Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday, I'm really wall to wall, man.
Okay,
I tried that morning. That was,
too much.
I kept getting moved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it just, the problem is so many people on vacation, you know, but
I'm not gonna come back.
But I really haven't. I'm starting a new person, and so I just got a lot of circumstances.
You gone, Gary?
Oh, no, I'm making one trip. I'm
Okay.
Well, if you think it would be all right, I'll try to come on Tuesday.
Tuesday will be fine.
They got pretty good food on Tuesday.
Do they?
Morning? They bring food?
This is-
I must have missed Tuesday morning.
And then, it's not bad enough, he didn't crash the class eating time. There's a lady who wants to have a special get-together at her house and invite him. She feels like he should be invited to come.
Sticks and stones.
He has quite a social life. I know he does.
And that hurt.
So how long's your show been going on at Menser's?
Since the 1st of June. It's 2 months, June and
Yeah,
July.
that was good luck right there.
Have you got much feedback?
I saw one, and a couple of people.
I'm
have
convinced.
told me something.
Still rain, Gary?
No.
You know, compliment.
I'm
You're
absolutely
still hot
convinced
then.
that there's somebody in that Tuesday morning class that calls him when food's there. That's the most predictable time he's gonna be there.
Who?
I know we got a rat in there that's calling him.
Well, I'll never tell.
I'm lost. But anyway, that's normal.
Well, this is where we have food, and they call, I know somebody's calling him every time we have food on Tuesday morning.
Got him on speed dial, probably.
Push the button.
Gary, I tell you what, Gary, oh man, it's,
Well, that's doing it.
oh, look at how that brings out that little extra
That looks
shade.
really good.
Y'all are so patient,
Well, we are
good to hang in there with me.
benefiting so much.
Thank y'all so much, sir, I appreciate that.
Well, he's on concrete pavement, standing up, and it gets a lot of reflected light on his face like that.
Probably that's right.
I thought he was
And
doing
where
it
is
on
he
the
from?
grass.
Where's this guy
Well,
from?
I think he's in, I think he went to Chile,
Green reflected light.
and he looks like, you know, he looks like,
He's somebody come.
okay, we're gonna, let's get a little bit more of this
It's
blue
really
and
good
red.
photograph.
A little bit of my dog. This was taken by the gentleman, the vet man you were talking about. He was here visiting, and he went 3 weeks to Argentina, then he came back a little bit, and then the next thing I knew, he got back to England, and he sent me this and asked me if this is what I had in mind. I was trying to describe it to him on unusual people. Can't wait to email it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see that. What I love about the freedom that this gives you is you're dealing with these colors that complement one another, and you don't have to. So like if I get that a little bit dark there, I'll just. I mean, if it's too uneven, I'll fill it in with the brown. See?
Very natural.
And I don't want to overdo any of it down here now. I'm getting close. But I got to cross this line and get me a little bit of this. Now see, what I like is be able to discovering how you can come in and without making that color too ugly, you can come back in with those cooler colors. But now under here, we do have a little bit of color that we want to, just a little bit more. I got to pick up a little bit more of this tone, and I hate to try it, to be honest with you, but that's the way it's no guts, no glory. Okay, and then come up here and see, like right here, wherever this shadow comes in like that, it's got that little bit of a thing again, and it comes around like this. I'm just determined to get it. Win, lose, or draw.
I think you did.
Let's hope I did, because I think it's a very important part of his form. And likenesses, I'm convinced, likeness comes from drawing the form correctly, not the details.
Well, if he was a pineapple, Gary could help you with it.
No.
Gary's definitely in the produce business.
Gary's
Now I'm gonna get-
pineapple looks
See, again,
beautiful.
I know I'm going out on a limb here, but I got to do it.
Like, he done screwed it up now.
I just got to
So
go.
you're doing your pineapple for somebody?
No, no.
Just the
Just,
pineapple?
it was a still life class, and I just know the next still life class, like Joe said, just don't do another pineapple.
Just don't do what?
Don't do another pineapple.
Well, that's one thing you learn, leave those pineapples alone.
Some things you just don't know.
You're gonna love that pineapple one day.
Actually, it came out looking pretty
I
good.
know it did. I know it did.
But I'll tell
Dad's
you.
gonna wanna frame it and put it in the kitchen.
I thought it was a lost cause when I came in.
Yeah.
I
No,
pulled
I
out
think
another sheet of paper.
think
I was
it's,
determined.
Well, I'm glad it's coming together.
Oh,
It
Gary.
is
yeah.
together.
I'll tell you.
Well, you came to the right place, you know that,
Yep.
man.
Can do
Let me ask
or
you a
can.
question. The underneath the hat, the real rich black.
Yeah,
Did you do that wet on wet, or did you just do that?
this?
Yeah.
No, I didn't dry.
You did it.
Yeah,
It's just so smooth, and
Thank you, Gary.
I mean, it really.
It's
is.
almost like velvet, doesn't it, Gary?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's just.
See this? Because I really debated about whether I should go back in and put some reflected light in it, so I needed that. You helped me, man.
Well, actually, you
Why don't you
have
just-
some right in here. It's
Yeah.
just beautiful.
You know, I thought I was going to finish this tonight, but I still got a little bit of this stuff up here, and we're going to finish it next week. I'm not
Do
going
it
to
next week.
Yeah, you can't rush a
Yeah.
masterpiece.
No, we don't wanna rush that guy.
No, he's special, man. This one's heading for the Louisiana Watercolor Society
Okay.
next time. I want to.
So
Make
they're
sure I
in,
get-
what did you say, New Orleans?
Well, it's a state. It's not really located that happens to be in New Orleans. As far as the location of the society itself. See, I wanted that to be darker.
Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh,
That
really?
helped it tremendously. And then, the last thing. No guts, no glory.
Oh, pinstripe.
Is that pinstripe?
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to look close to see.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. This is a well-dressed man.
Need the feather in that hat.
Good night, Nicole.
I was just saying.
You too. See you next week.
Where would you put the
Good night.
People that
Y'all
would-
going out together?
Helen, you need some
Okay.
help?
Huh?
I haven't, thank you.
They're always on the side of the hat when people
Good to
have
see you.
feathers
But
in
this
their
kind of
hat. They're
hat?
like, no, I'm just saying.
Oh,
It
okay.
was just I just threw it out there.
Now these are gonna go up a little bit like this.
Those are kind of on a skew.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not who's in a hurry. And you don't see them in there, but they kind of continue all along the back, so. Here we go. And then they'll start disappearing somewhere out here. Wasn't much, but I think it helped. Okay, I think there was one little area I wanted to hit up in here, make this a little bit darker. And then I don't want this line here. This sort of another reason I like when you work these colors right, man. It's very easy to come back in and break this kind of stuff up. You know, you could play with this stuff forever, and that's
Yeah.
why I just
Yeah. Okay.
want to shut it down.
Look
What
at
y'all
it.
think?
Well, look at that. Wow, wait.
Pretty awesome.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Pretty awesome.
all we got is a little, I think we're gonna leave that, and then we'll get that.
It looked almost cartoony turning around.
You said, Dave said it.
Yeah.
Yes, Dave,
Very nice, Larry.
Yeah, well, y'all, just thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. Somebody hang around now, and we'll walk off together here.
Yeah.
Ready to
I have
go.
to put my stuff up.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
be
be.
with a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for the encouragement
Oh,
here.
thank
I
you.
think we're ready to just leave that one.
Art and health.
I love it.
And what I've got to do up here is just gonna be so small, it ain't even gonna be, but I do have that, you know, when you start into that little detail, and I got a little light back here, and a few little designs I might wanna put in here, that's just gonna add to the elegance of it, I think.
Yeah.
We'll just go ahead. Think that chin did all right?
Oh, I think it's perfect. I think it's just
Then
perfect.
we'll go ahead and leave it, and finish that sucker next week. Thank y'all.
Perfect, perfect. Thank
Black
you.
woman and her dog.
This is Larry Casso. I want to welcome you once again to my studio. And see if it's too loud, Joe, out there.
It's great. Go that loud. Let me
Okay. And we're going to go in for our finishing touches tonight. And I'm going to try to, something tells me I should know better than to do this, but there's a very interesting stitching at the top and a couple of other designs on it that I think are worthwhile suggesting that I just noticed tonight. So I'm glad we waited one more week to finish this thing. And so we're going to start first of all with the part I hate doing the worst, because I don't know how it's going to come out. And Joe, if you just get me get me a
You need a paint rag.
yeah, I tell you what, I'll just get a paper towel.
Well, I'll get you a paint rag.
Oh, that's all right. Thanks, Joe.
All right. There we go. We got three now.
I gotta get some. Okay, we're gonna concentrate on the last part of it, I think, that I wanna deal with, and I'm glad I waited a week to finish it, because it's gonna be well worth playing with it. It's some of our ultramarine blue, our burnt sienna. You can have a seat if you'd like, and we have a little wine over there. Joe, get some, oh, got some, she's got some, okay, thank you.
We need some more cups.
That's good, thank you for getting them here. Now, what you've got here that's kind of interesting is
Stitching.
it's stitching. And it's like this part goes here and it comes around. What I'm going to try to do is really simplify this, okay, by doing this. And really, I can make the stitching pretty dark, but what I want to do is I want to really do a lot of suggesting on the other part of it. So I really don't want this to overpower it, and yet I think it's a very interesting part of it. Now when we come back here, it's almost like it's like this. It's so close. And you know, even though you barely see it,
It's there, and I don't
it's
think
there,
it's going to take front.
and that's right, Joe. And as long as you don't, now see when it turns the corner, then I'll go back to doing this part on the bottom again, see, and swinging it around, doing it again here, and swinging it around. And I already have my pattern worked out. And just bring this around like this. Like this.
Man,
really looking good up there.
It's a good on the screen?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Oh, I never had it so good.
Man, you know, I think he was a well-to-do person in that Gouacho field.
I think you ought to do George Strait now. I'm in
Well.
love with George Strait now.
He's a gentleman, ain't he?
I just love his music.
Hey, if you'd open up.
He wears a nice hat on.
How you doing, man?
fine. How y'all doing tonight?
Just doing great.
Fine, Heidi.
Again, I looked up and forgot what I was doing.
Thank y'all.
Hey, see y'all next week.
Take care.
Wow, Gary said we weren't having class next week.
Uh-uh.
I thought it was for real. I was like, oh, okay. I'm canceling that from my head.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Don't think it.
Can't believe anything
I
Gary
have to have a
Green
talk
says.
with that boy every now and then.
He's been hitting the pineapple
Well, you
juice.
know, I got him to the point. He goes to that place with that them shark-infested waters. He goes to the best surfer in the world, and probably the most sharks in the world.
Them sharks know where to go to
So-
surf.
I finally got tired of hearing about it. I told him, next time you go, you got to pay your tuition in advance or you leave.
Oh, he's got it planned out, man. He's gonna bop them sharks
Yeah,
on the
he's
nose.
gonna. No, wait, either that or he'll punch your eyes out.
Yeah.
You know, I love it, man. But that first night I told him, he said, "Oh, I got a plan."
He's a man with a plan.
See, I don't even know whether I want to fool with this now.
And don't get too detailed, man.
No. But see, I wanted to. Let me just give it a.
Yeah, I think just a couple of them will be enough.
Yeah. See, you're not
Get
seeing it on that
solid
white.
white.
I think. I think where it's gonna look better is here. Yeah, and as I come back here, I think it'll
Yeah,
help.
you got it like right across there on the back, like the very
Exactly.
back part of the hat, so the only place you can really see it.
We're
I
seeing
know it.
your head though, a lot in the video.
My head? Oh, thank you. Always, please tell me that here.
Fantastic.
She's
That's a nice
taking
addition.
Sarah's place.
Well, I just think it, you know, again, I don't want to overdo it, but I think it needed to be put in there. And I kind of forgot my technique, you know, here we go. Well, again, I need to forget it, and then towards the back, you just pick them up on top,
I know, it's just beautiful.
like this. And then you don't really get any on this side over here, but I noticed, and see, again, I think that's enough. I don't think I need it.
You look at it in the
I
monitor
know,
up
it
there.
looks incredible.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank y'all very much.
That's
I'm
neat.
very insecure, y'all know that.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Well, I am, Joe, and anytime y'all tell me such
Flying
stuff.
through my nose.
It went too fast.
No, Larry and his insecure talk over here.
Yeah.
You leaning in too much, Larry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
may
it's
have to.
hard to
It's
know.
hard to
It's
get down there to
hard.
get that detail without leaning into
Yeah.
there. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
yeah, there you
Let me
go.
bring him down a little bit, like this. And then see, like over here, I do want to indicate a little something up here, you know, see, and that's where it's better if you can just get to that
Ragged
point where you
edge.
Yeah.
suggested.
Mhm.
Same way, not really show too much, but I want to pick it up at the top. The least is better. Well, that was one I was worried about.
You
Got it,
that.
it's
So
done.
y'all think I'm
Got that.
in there on
Done
that
deal.
one.
You in, bud.
I think we'll just let that one.
There, where'd you get the dog bone?
Just a second.
Must be somebody else's phone.
Okay, now that is looking pretty good, isn't it? Okay, let's go down and get us a little bit more. And I like this because only half of this shows up. How's my head? Please tell
No,
me.
you're not in there, just a tiny
Okay.
bit of your hair. You're leaning into it now.
I'm gonna have to see if I can push that thing up a little bit more. We'll get it.
I
All right,
love
I want
what you
to-
did with that suit.
Well, see, and I think just the key on any of the stuff I'm doing, and y'all not gonna believe what I discovered coming back to do this tonight. I don't know whether my contacts are functioning better or something or whatever, but you'll see in just a minute. And then there's another little
Little vent holes.
pinholes for the
So his head
air
won't sweat.
circulation, I guess, huh, Joe?
Yeah, a leather hat, that's
a
a
leather
good
hat,
one.
man, your head gets hot.
And then,
You're down there in Bolivia. And
Or Argentina or.
well, what happened, I think one of my students was Dave. I think Dave was down in Argentina. No, he left to go to Argentina, and then he was supposed to come back, and he never did make it. But when he
you
got
never
back,
know about Dave.
Oh, I know.
2 or 3 years, he'll show up.
but I tell you one thing, I got him trained to send me those pictures, man.
That counts.
Great.
I mean, there's no. I got a friend of mine,
all right, Don?
of all of ours, that he's a veterinarian, and he's everything really.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a citizen of South Africa as well as England and America, and he just works and travels and got a very interesting
Yeah, he just
lifestyle.
can't
Yes,
decide
he
what he wants to
So-
do when he
so-
grows up.
I know it, man. So I've been trying to get him to whenever he goes to different places in England, like he goes in all these old farms and gets around, you know, the different people there. I've been trying to get him to send me some pictures of characters, you know, and so lo and behold, I've been working on him, and he shows up and says he's going to Argentina, then he didn't come back, and about 2 days after he went back to England, he emailed me this picture and several more,
Wow.
which was phenomenal. So I got my crew.
Great.
I got the bar pilots and the river pilots taking pictures from me in the fog and sending them.
You know what I'd like to do, Larry? I'd like to do an oil of those 2 ladies on the bench in New Orleans.
Well, you hadn't been able to get that out of your mind.
What
No,
two
I
ladies?
know it. I just got to do that.
Did you take a picture of them?
No,
Oh
Larry's
yeah,
got
man. That's really, I was
You
telling.
got time to start it, go ahead.
it. Not tonight.
All right, now this is going to blow your mind. This is what I saw. I don't want to overdo this now, but this is what I saw, and I tell you what, it's barely recognizable, but it's gonna break up the monotony underneath this hat.
Oh, I didn't see that.
See the stitching?
That's like the pinstripes in that suit, man. You can
Exactly
throw,
right, Joe.
throw a few of them dudes in
And
there.
I saw that tonight.
Oh, and he's got stitching on the back, on the brim. That's
Back of
that's
it.
the underside of the stitching, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
like zigzag.
can you beat that?
Well,
Man, you learn something new every day.
well, you know, and you can say, Joe, as
Right
you
here
can-
at the BRFAA.
Well, you can say it most of the time. I heard it first. I heard it first at the BRFAA,
Do we
whether
have our
I
own
wanted to or
song?
not. Huh?
We got
Do we have
our
our
own
own
slogan.
song?
Yeah, we have everything.
We
Oh,
have
yeah.
our slogan.
We have a fight song.
Lose with the stuff
Give
we
them a
use.
line of it, Joe.
What is it?
You can't lose with the stuff we use. Is that?
Mhm, that's the one.
chorus? That's the
one.
chorus,
Okay,
isn't it?
do you put it
You
to
can't
music?
lose with the stuff we use. That's our fight song.
That's the chorus, really.
Every
You're gonna fit
year.
into this class real good. I can see that right now.
Can you cook,
Michael,
darling?
Can I
Michael,
cook?
don't listen
No.
to him. Yeah, thank you.
Joe, that's all you care about?
Thank you.
Man,
Well, it's
you
not
thought
all
Thank
I care
you.
about.
Thank
thought
you.
you had
I
one,
can't
didn't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Darn.
Look, when I take them, when I take them on a sketch trips, we were guests at this wonderful couple's house, and just because of him, I had to call everybody. Aside, and I just said, now you only can have one servant, okay? And I don't want to catch anybody going back for seconds, meaning Joe Lackey.
Yeah.
So
Me and Betty both got second.
yeah, yeah, I know it. So Betty's a lady that was kind of new to the class, and
She didn't know.
after I announced it to everybody, she said to Joe, she said, Joe, do you think Larry really meant that?
Yes, I hope I can get third.
He said, and Joe says, yeah, he meant it. And she said, Joe,
And get
you
me
go
a-
ahead and
get
get
me a
something.
plate while you at it, huh?
Yeah, he said, you go get something, don't worry about that. We were talking about that
Give
the
me
other
some
day.
too.
And so Joe says, no, I'm not gonna do it. He said, he heard what he said, but he said, I'll let you go get me some if you would. Oh, no, man, I'm not doing that.
I tell you what, she's loyal to you. I can say that.
Well, she's a sweetheart, she really
Yeah,
is.
that's wide all the way
Okay,
around
yeah.
here too.
You see, and you can't, this is another one of those things, you can't overdo it, see? So, my head okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you,
Well, see, and some of this is, I don't want it to dry too,
yeah, I think it'll get pretty darker when it dries.
I do too. and a lot of this. See, and like on some of this stuff right here, instead of being too perfect, it's better to lose some of it.
No,
Yeah, you're right, it is drying real quickly and really nice. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
See, by the time you get up in here, it doesn't really make any difference. Well, am I glad we waited one more, because
Oh,
this,
yeah, we
this
didn't
is
miss a whole lot.
classic, man. I love it. I'm not because I did it, but I just love it. Okay, just let that fade.
And you got it dark on the outside down there too.
Mm-hmm.
see?
Nope. What's that?
Yes, the same stitching, see it? It goes right around that edge.
Around that edge?
Uh-huh, on
Yeah.
the outside.
You sure do.
Yeah, it's,
You know, I made that, and I didn't catch that. I didn't make it dark, and that's what I need.
Yep.
And
And look, you got, I don't know about this if that matters, but you got the
yeah,
the
oh, I'm gonna do
cross
those.
stitching, the cross
Mhm.
stitching right
Well,
there.
it matters, and it just makes me feel better to know you're telling
I'm
me
gonna
what
tell
I'm
you
doing.
what, they put that hat together well. They didn't
Yeah.
need for
Well,
that.
they
That
figured-
wasn't a cheapie,
That
huh?
wasn't gonna
I
come
learned
apart
that the
in
Gouacho
rain,
was
huh?
not the cowboy.
That's right.
The Gouacho was the big dog.
Oh, yeah.
That's
he
right.
told the cowboy what to do.
Yeah.
Or the
He
horse
owned the whole thing.
How to chew
Cow.
cabbage, huh?
told the cows.
Right. Okay, now let's get some blue. Oh, we got plenty of time tonight.
So you starting a new one next week, right?
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
figured
I
out what
did.
it was?
I did that
What
one
it
up
is?
there.
Is or was?
Hmm?
Is? What it is?
What is it?
I can't decide if it's is or was.
What's that?
Couldn't decide which verb I wanted to use.
What was your question?
I forgot. Oh,
It doesn't matter
you've decided
What-
what you're
yeah,
starting
what is he
next
gonna
week.
do
What
next
are you?
Oh, no, I
What
don't,
it will
See,
be.
I go with R,
I don't plan.
because it's done one around the room now.
I don't plan things too much in advance.
You decide what it will be.
Okay, now what happens is, you got this, and then, and I see what happened. I started with that rim like that, and then it actually does this all the way around. Oh, man, that really is gonna bring it. I'm glad you caught that. Something about that bugged me. And see, you don't see it other than where, you see, this is where you're, remember this, when I'm doing this hat, imagine it being an ellipse, because that's really what it is. And what happens is the part of your ellipse on the end is always going to be the fattest. And what I missed that I needed to get in there is I had it here. I need to continue it around here now. I'll come back and clean that. I had it there, but I didn't have that thick part back there, and we needed that. That
It
is
looks
a
really
nice
good
little trim.
monitor. Everything looks
Okay.
good.
It does, it looks awesome.
Now,
Did you sketch that on there to
yes,
begin?
I
You
did. I did. This is, see what I do is I videotape all these lessons, and they're there in the library whenever I get ready to put them together. You know, it's just hard to get time to do everything I'm doing right now. But
And you did it with that transfer method?
oh no, I drew this.
You drew it freehand?
Yeah, and see
from
that's
the
a different
picture.
though. It's a whole difference. You see, the transfer was when you'd already draw it, and you do all the steps yourself. And then you don't want to have to just repeat the efforts. You already put all the work in it. And so then you go and the next step is to transfer it. Instead of, it's quicker to do it that way, because not that it takes that long. I know what I need here. See, I need one more little line along this area.
Oh, yeah.
But I knew I needed that all along. You see, and I let that fade into that. And then
They
all
sharpen
these
it
little
up.
finishing touches are really
Yeah,
pulling
when he
it
puts
together.
that,
This little rim though, man, that's,
when he puts that,
because see, it bothered me that hat being so black. But y'all were right about one thing. When I darkened this suit, I said this was too black. It was perfect to go
Yeah.
with that, because that's what I needed. That's what's carrying your eye all the way down. Okay, now,
Now you're gonna do stitching in the back right there, huh?
yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be real easy to do that. But I don't want to forget, there's one other thing that I knew I needed to do. And it's, okay, here it is right here. And see, it's gonna start really bright up here. So I'm gonna start it like I see it. And this is not a good number 4. But it'll as I come around, I'm using more water and less pigment. So as you spray it out, it's gonna get lighter and lighter, and it's gonna disappear by itself.
Oh, yeah.
We'll come up here, clean a couple places up like this. Look at that, man, they just took care of that. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead, I told y'all I was gonna make y'all copies of all these pictures, so this is the 5th one in my series of portraits. I'm gonna have to add one more to it. Okay, let's do our little doodad back here. But before I do, let's see if I can do something real
I wonder
quick.
what he was standing in front of. Looks like some kind of geodome or something.
See,
He was watching the horses.
you should be able to do this like a pencil sketch.
Yeah.
Has that,
Like he's in the air conditioned part of the whole thing.
Man, look at that.
maybe
Can you
so.
believe that?
It even looks like leather. It's got the texture of the leather.
Mm-hmm.
That sucker's just, it's all coming out, man. Perfect. Perfect. See, right, well, these are where I kept adding that hat and subtracting it, remember? See, like I started with it way out here, and I kept having to change it, so that's why you don't want to have to go through all that again. And, but I always like to draw them if at all possible.
Well, watching him put the stitches in outside, out
He's
in
gonna
the-
put that, he's gonna put
Looks
the
good.
right down
Looks
Yeah,
there.
good in the monitor.
phenomenal.
All right,
Looks like he took a needle and leather.
I know.
It does. It looks great in that.
It
in that,
does.
You know, when I was
All right.
looking at the ear holes he's got on there, I was wondering if, guess this is too fancy, the guy wouldn't have a bullet hole in the hat.
Yeah, it's air hose.
We decided it was a very expensive hat.
I think it is, I think it is.
Lots of stitching and all kind of stuff going on there.
now, first thing we're gonna do, so I don't want this really dark. I'm just gonna do this freehand. I may live to regret it. Well, I need to get that a little bit darker, more color in there. It's funny how sometimes this light really does bother me.
Where it reflects back at you.
Hmm?
Where it reflects back at you.
You know, we're gonna do that. Come back like this. You know, I may have this a little longer back here, but as I get towards the back of it, I'll start letting them get shorter and shorter. And just fade it out.
Yeah, the more you look at that guy's hat, the more you see that it was a work of art.
Cost.
That was
Okay,
an
now-
expensive hat.
That was mucho pesos right there.
And he made plenty of pesos.
No, this is Australia?
We think Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuela.
Argentina.
Argentina.
Argentina, I'm sorry, Argentina.
Yeah, I think that's where Dave
So
went.
many of them countries, it's
Yeah.
hard to keep up.
Yeah, Argentina, that's the one that got the cows.
That's amazing.
Well, we
Oh, yeah,
have
that's
cows
the one.
too.
Oh, we don't have
No, but he
gauchos
wasn't.
like that.
Black
Have
cow.
you ever seen a gaucho like that around
They
here?
don't-
Yeah, in Argentina where Robert
So-
Duvall bought a ranch.
Yeah.
He's
They don't
got
have
a
llama?
spread down
It'd
there
have to be
somewhere.
Well, that's
Peru
right,
for
they
llama.
might have a llama.
You had to go to Argentina
Or
to find that black
alpaca
cow.
or.
Yeah.
For that black cow.
Now, what is this actually? That's stitching?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the stitching right
That's the
here.
other side of this.
Yeah, it's the other side of that.
No kidding.
Stitched all the
But I'm
way
talking
through.
about in the hat.
Oh, that's
Oh, up there.
crossed
Oh,
it,
and-
crosses up there. That's just,
Oh, the hair.
probably where the band inside it's connected to the hat. You know that
Yeah,
band that
you
they
can't
have
see
around
that.
inside it?
I can't see that too well. I'm not gonna push that too
Probably what
much.
that is, huh, Joe? Right here?
Oh, yeah,
These
yeah,
crosses. Yeah, that's where they stitch the
Yeah,
band
there's
in.
that band, there's a
Well, it's
cross here,
part of
and
the-
here, and there.
Oh, that looks
There all the
good.
way around.
I like that.
Well, I'm gonna put a little
Part of
something.
the underside of the hat.
Something I like.
on folds
I'm gonna
up.
put that in. So
Yeah,
this is
stitch
where you
that,
have to make
stitch that to it.
decisions. Is this really worth
Mhm.
doing it? You know, because you don't know what.
That what you did
Jay,
at the top
Can you believe all
really
that?
stands out. See it like I mean, that.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think what you're doing, Larry, just indicating it's all you gotta do.
Yeah,
Quite
just,
unique.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
yeah. See, it just.
I do
Yeah,
believe- I
that's
think
just
Sarah
holding the
sits right
band
there.
down.
Yeah.
Don't she, doesn't Sarah sit right
Well,
there?
she sits over there behind the
Pretty
bar.
too.
Does she?
Wouldn't take
Uh,
long, boy.
Would you mind
Yeah,
referring to her as
one?
Queen Sarah, please?
Queen Sarah.
She's Sweet Sarah and she's Queen Sarah.
This is Queen
She never
Sarah?
gives us any trouble.
No.
Sweet
Sarah.
Sarah.
I know
I'm
it's polite.
Plain old Sarah.
And when
That way I don't have to
when
live
people
up to
do
anything.
things that are, what did she call it? That the night that guy got out of control.
How'd he get out of control?
And
She loves them
and
all.
she said,
She loves them all.
she said something. Joe, you remember?
No, I don't remember. I would never
Well,
tell.
Yeah, but her terminology is not quite the same as the rest of ours.
No.
That's right.
We
No.
just say that.
And where's
Sweet
the
Sarah.
That's why she's Sweet Sarah.
It's always.
That looks pretty good,
hard.
Mr. Casso.
Some guy called a Hollywood star, had a beak on her face for her nose, and
Yeah.
she said, "That's irreverent."
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she said.
Now do you remember, Joe?
I hate that.
What y'all think?
Oh, wow.
Oscar.
That's-
Joe really
I don't know
does
what you
remember,
guys
doesn't
keep
he?
it to.
It was worth coming back to do this tonight.
That's very nice. Yeah, I'm glad we did that.
Thank you. I appreciate it here. It's getting more and more fun and more better all the time.
Wow.
Well, we'll go ahead and call this one complete.
Email Brother Dave.